Okay, I just want to say that I have the German version up. So I mean, it's just the PAL version, but it's like in German. Uh, Not that it would make any difference, but yeah, I just want to say it. Um, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Thank. Tell me when we are up. Okay, I think that we are up. Okay, we are actually up. Let's thank. Okay. Uh, then yeah, hi. Well, that's neat. Okay, so hi, I'm Dragolina, and I, as my commentator, it will be up because and
Sup?
stuff. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I just gonna have to quickly make an announcement in my Discord server, and okay, then we could start. Yeah. Just want to say before we play on the German version, but it doesn't make any difference. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, timing starts on first movement. So I just gonna start the beginning stuff, and when we can start. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I control the timer, so that's yeah. Okay. Alright, then I would say 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, yeah, hi. We're gonna run Metroid 2 Glitchless today on the trilogy version, like on the I think 2011 release. Did it came out 2011? Yeah, okay, good. Um, so we control Samus, like this is the only game where we actually control Samus. In the other games we control like Mario or stuff. Um, yeah, would you like to say some stuff?
So, this is Glitchless on the trilogy version. I believe you're playing on Wii U because it has faster loads, right?
Yeah,
Um,
on the digital version.
Also, trilogy version. Um, the scans they're saved from previous playthroughs, so you'll notice that all the scan points, you can just scan them right away.
It's a difference to the
Yeah.
German, to the GameCube version because you like have to scan everything all the time, but you can just play it once and then everything will be saved, which is nice. Okay, now we're gonna do the first small skip. If we just scan this thing here, we get teleported. On some cutscenes we get teleported, and other cutscenes we don't, and yeah. um, the first thing that's coming up now is the item loss in like every other one except for 100%. We would skip it, but here we don't, because this is glitchless. We skip other things here, but that's like later when we shouldn't tell anybody now. Okay, so I also want to greet everybody in the chat. Hope you're all having a nice fun time now, but yeah. Okay. So normally at this point we have like a lot of items at our disposal, but now we just only have missiles and
Yeah.
the morph ball and the scan visor and the charge
Or
beam. It's like
I think
more.
you lose.
What?
I think you lose missiles.
Yeah, we lose. Right, yeah, we
Oh,
lose missiles. Um,
yeah.
it's basically like the same as the Metro Prime 1, except there we also would lose the morph ball and the missile. Well, yeah, the morph.
And the
Sorry,
charge beam.
the charge beam. Um, um, but yeah, we
So,
basically have everything back in the like first 1 hour and 20 minutes. Um,
I
uh,
believe the item that it takes the longest to get back is power bombs.
yeah.
Although wait, no, because it says you have power bombs, but you don't actually.
Whoa. Um,
Um,
Okay, now I'm gonna
But,
do a small target jump there where I just target on the enemy to like have more control over my movement. Okay, nice. Also, I have the option locked where Samus will completely stand still if I log onto something, because normally when you like target onto something you have free movement over where you want to shoot and stuff, but we don't do that here. Okay, now I'm gonna do a small in-game time optimization strat where if Samus moves in a cutscene, he will also move in the actual game. So yeah, I just want to let that cutscene play a little bit to move a little bit further. It doesn't do much, but it's a bit. That strat is like also used in Phandrana Drifts in Metro Prime 1, but I think that's like the only cutscene where I actually do that here. Because it doesn't lose that much RTA and fine. Okay, now we're gonna do the I like assume we're gonna do the first movement technique, which is called a slope jump, where we run against the slope like an idiot and then just jump up. It's like we
so,
basically what?
so basically how it works is when you're moving up or down a slope, the game actually gives you vertical velocity. And so if you jump off the slope while you're moving up or down, it adds that to your jump velocity.
Yeah,
And
now we
so you can
yeah
either get extra height or you can get less height.
yeah it also works differently in the trilogy version. It's like way easier in the GameCube version, but
So
it's yeah
as you mentioned earlier, the if you're locked onto something, you have higher acceleration, and that makes it a lot easier to do the slope jumps.
yeah
But
yeah
if in this you have to be locked onto something, whereas in the GameCube version you can just press L anywhere and it gives you the higher acceleration, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah, on some later slope jumps I have to log on to something, but that one pretty much works really good because I have like several different visual cues to just do it. Normally you have to like go around that entire room like the GFMC compound and fight against some bugs, activate a bomb trigger and stuff, but who needs that? I mean, let's jump up there. There's also like a another slope jump in that room where we could duplicate the first missile, which is also allowed in this run, but I don't need it. Like I don't need those extra 5 missiles. It's like not considered a glitch because you I don't know, you just jump up there. Wow, okay, now we are on the first boss, which is like Splinter, or sorry, the Dark Alpha Splinter. My brightness is a bit low. Okay, so this is the Alpha Splinter. The first phase, there isn't much to do. We just shoot Alpha Splinter 3 times with a fully charged beam shot and then 3 single shots to just start the next phase. It's pretty much just a waiting game for the first 2 bosses. You can't damage the Splinter until he moves a bit, because if you like shoot it before, nothing will happen. Like the shot will just go through and there won't be any damage at all. I don't want Dark Alpha Splinter to move a lot, so I just move around him very tightly so that I don't get any damage and that he just doesn't move a lot. I basically want to have him locked into a corner and, until he dies, which is nice.
If you do item loss skip, you can literally just jump out of the arena. It's really funny.
It's really funny. I mean, normally you don't go there at this point in this point in the world, but yeah, like you do it like later. Normally you do like some out of bound shenanigans and get here later, but yeah, I think like before the light shield or like in the normal any percent world, do you go here like to just for the light shield or do you go here before?
Um, it like it depends on the category, but like for example, when in 4% when you go here to get violet, um,
Oh right,
you
Violet
do it.
was a thing. uh, okay. Uh, I'm gonna do a thing which is called an in. Sorry, never mind. I do it later. Uh, way more useful later. Okay, now that we have Violet, we're just gonna try to get 2 damage boosts here. Uh, we have to take another bunch of damage there because it's like way hard. So it's like way slower to move around with enemies than just taking those 3 points of damage. I now have to actually look up how many missiles I will shoot out of my beam because it, I have to wow at like 3 different points in the one how much missiles I spent on like doors and stuff. I need 1 missile here now. If I go on the right side there, I will actually teleport at a different point than if I would go there on the left side. It's really small stuff, but it's echoes. Okay, I need those missiles there. Nice. I need about 5 missiles for the next section coming up. Not here, but we'll now move to the next area, which is called Aegon Waste. It's a pretty small and boring area that we just use to traverse through the game sometimes to like for shortcuts and stuff. But yeah,
So
we just use it at the beginning to get some items.
how many energy tanks are you going to be getting in this run?
I think about 6.
Oh, okay.
I get like 4 before Boost Ball Guardian and 2 after it. I don't want to go that far out of the way. I could get like 1 more before Boost Ball Guardian, but eh. It's like too much out of the way and waste like 2 minutes. I would rather we stop the one than take 1 more energy tank with me. Okay, hi. This is Aegon Waste. We can't even skip the cutscene until Samus stops moving, so that's pretty nice. Also, remind me later that I need to save here. Because in case I die at Dark Suit Skip. Oh, sheesh. Okay, that never happened before.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the meme. Okay. Uh, okay, now I'm gonna do a slope jump again, but in this case I actually have to log on to something because otherwise it's like, oof. I try to get it quickly, but the movement for it is a bit itchy. Okay, I got it, nice. Uh, yeah, say goodbye to that room, we won't see it in a long time. Uh, okay, this is one of those rooms where actually, okay, this is one of those rooms where actually want to have lock on for enemies. Sorry, where I don't want to move freely when I lock onto enemies because it's like really hard to do this room if that wouldn't like be on. Okay, sorry, I'm a bit shy, so if I'm a little bit lost in words, then I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah, hi.
So it's like it's kind of hard to like aim really fast whenever you lock onto things. So it's really useful to have it so that as soon as you lock onto something, you're aiming right at them like aimbot.
Okay. Also, a funny thing to say now is that every time the hint system will start up in the middle of it, then it wants to say me that I should go to the save station at the beginning of the game. But we don't do that here. Even in the final boss, the hint system will go up and tell me that I should go to the save station at the beginning of the game. But yeah, I won't. Okay, so this is Bomb Guardian. The first half it was just an auto scroller. Nothing really happened. We just actually wait. So there are certain damage values that a Bomb Guardian has, where you can do like really like have two opportunities after each other to like get some damage done. But that's like the most easiest one is like at the beginning of a fight. But yeah, it's just there to like skip one phase of doing damage. Now we're gonna get what's this translator called? Amber?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Also,
I'm yeah.
this game's got compared to the GameCube version, it's got Spring Ball, which is pretty
Really
cool.
useful, yeah. There's like some cool thing. There are like some cool things later where I can use my velocity to jump a bit higher and a bit farther. Like if I have a certain rhythm down, I can actually transfer those spring ball jumps, but it's like useful for later. Also, a certain thing about bomb triggers in this game is that certain things about bomb triggers in this game are that they have a crazy hitbox. Like it doesn't matter actually where I put my bombs down. Most of the times it will activate the bomb trigger regardless, because the hitbox is just very very big. Also, if I like shoot missiles against the door, even if I shoot it like at the wall, right or left to each, right or left to the door, it will start regardless. So it will open regardless, which is like pretty funny, pretty funny, because the hitbox is just really big in this game for like everything. Okay. Also, I want to get a instant unmorph here because the enemy AI won't notice me if I go here. So like I can log on to that enemy which I just killed if I get an instant unmorph there, but yeah, it won't actually notice me, which is like stupid, but I like it. Uh, would you like to explain what an instant unmorph is?
Oh, so normally whenever you unmorph, the game has this like about 1 second animation where it shows you unmorphing. But if the camera is obstructed by like a wall or something like that, then the game will just put you in the unmorphed position and you won't have to go through the animation. Um, in many places it's just kind of faster just for like movement or whatever, but it can actually be used in other categories to do what's called a bomb space jump. What you do is when you leave the ground in Morph Ball, the game thinks you're still on the ground for 22 frames or 22 or 21. And normally if you tried to bomb an unmorph, the unmorph animation is longer than that. But if you get an instant unmorph, you can jump while the game still thinks you're on the ground, and you can use that to get extra height. It's really useful.
Yeah, it was actually patched out for the trilogy release.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work here. Also, in the GameCube version, you would only have to destroy the first and the third bomb block, but here you have to destroy all three of them. It doesn't actually it doesn't take a lot of time, but you just do it. Um, Also, I soon need some serious time for a certain trick that's coming up. Like, normally you have to like go around the whole area to get to Jump Guardian, but there's like also another trick where you shouldn't actually go to, but I do it regardless because I'm sneaky. So yeah, I need some serious time now. I can explain the tricks that I do after it. Like normally you're supposed to go to the left side, activate the bomb trigger, fight warrior eggs, blah blah blah, but nah, we don't do that here. Okay. Okay, something's up with my remote. Uh, Wait a sec. Okay. Okay,
This bomb jump
wait.
is really bad.
Yeah, something was also up with my remote. I had to go into it. Okay. Gosh. Sec. I have to go a little bit behind. Yeah, Sam is also just doesn't want to unmorph at certain spots. It's oof.
So you have lower gravity while you're unmorphed. So if you unmorph at the top of a bomb jump, you can get extra height.
Okay, something's up with my... Wait a sec. I practiced this trick for like 5 hours yesterday. Oh, sheesh. Give me a sec. Oh, finally. Okay. So yeah, that trick sucks. You know which trick sucks even more? This one. Okay. Oh heck, I got it first try. Oof. No, that's a hack. Okay. So, basically, yeah, I skipped going around the entire area here, which is like pretty nice. With trick...
Can you not damage him before the cutscene in this version of the game, or
No.
is that considered a glitch?
It's not in this game.
Oh, they patched it. Dang.
Yeah.
In the GameCube version, if you do that trick, you can go up to the top, and his hitbox is still there, and so you can basically kill him before the fight even starts. It's really funny.
But yeah, those tricks that I just did are like easier and harder at the same time. Like the second trick is way harder because you actually have to log onto that enemy to even get there. Because you can't just jump up there through the import. It's like possible in the GameCube version, but it's like not possible here because they changed the jump physics like a little bit. And
Nader, just you wait. It's gonna get really good.
yeah, this is Jump Guardian. I just made a video about those first 3 bosses in Alpha Block because this is like the third bullet sponge in this game. There aren't like much of them, but the bullet sponges are like they are a bit... You just try to get damage done. It doesn't matter how much damage it is. You just, you know, you just want to do damage. So okay, now we have space jump. Now Samus has the ability to jump twice. Whoa. Now that's dank. Okay. I actually don't want to kill that enemy because if I do, I actually get knocked back a bit for some reason because it like creates a safe zone, and I don't know, that's kind of considered like damage, but you don't really get damage from it, so you get just knocked back. And okay. By the way, this is the last time we will see this part of Aegon, so say like goodbye, because we won't ever see it again. Bye. We will just be on the other side of Aegon for the rest of the one. And for the rest of the one, I mean like in about 2 hours, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna go get the beams now, and then later you have to come back for Sky Temple keys, which are both in Far Agon.
That's right. But yeah, we won't ever see this. We won't ever see this area again. I mean, we will also not see the other area of Aegon ever again after besides in like 2 hours. Okay, now we're gonna jump up here and get to that scan thing up there, because you actually can't scan it from outside. You have to go here, because otherwise you could also just scan it without space jump, but you have to obtain space jump to even get up here. And now you're on the pirate base. And I tried to kill them with knockback, and I did it. Nice! I just wanted to do this for the marathon. Just because. If you shoot the log with a fully charge beam shot, I think the damage doubles, but I'm not sure. But regardless, it kills both of them, which is like pretty nice. Okay. I mean, I could also just shoot the phase-on port, but yeah. Also, another thing about the trilogy is that that enemies take like that enemies need way less damage to die, which is nice. So I can basically route everything with like missiles and stuff. Like I know always how much damage something takes until it dies. Scan nach lokalen Ressourcen beendet, das stimmt. Yeah, sorry, what?
So GameCube has 2 difficulty modes, normal and hard, and then Trilogy has normal, veteran, and hyper mode.
Yeah,
Veteran is GameCube's normal, and hyper mode is GameCube's hard, and then normal on Trilogy is actually the enemies do less damage and you deal more.
yeah, but it makes like no sense to play on veteran or hyper mode because enemies just are like bullet sponges and it's like not fun to do that.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
a speed run, the only category where you would really want to do hyper mode is like low percent.
Yeah, but it's like not worth it. Also I tried to do a tight jump here. Okay, nice. Also I jumped up that slope there because it actually lets the pirate appear before I even go there, because normally I have to like go up there and then the pirate will spawn and then it's like invincible for a little bit, but if I just jump up there then it will just, you know, it will just die as soon as I get up there. Also I want to enter this room but don't do anything here, because actually if you enter that room you can just scan that thing here. Normally if you would scan it before you enter that room, you can't scan it because it's like not activated or something. But if you like enter that room and then leave it and then just scan it from the other side, it's like scannable. You don't have to kill that pirate or something. Okay, there are like multiple ways to traverse through this room, but the most easiest thing would just be to use those crates instead of the elevator. Fun thing, I didn't even knew that the elevator existed until I have seen a speedrun. Like when I played this game like in 2005, I didn't even knew that this elevator existed. I just used the crate because I like thought it would be the normal way, but it wasn't. And then I've seen the elevator like 12 years after it, and okay. Okay, those pirates will stay in the same place when they spawn. It's like good to damage one of them, but I basically just want to get one fully charged beam shot and one missile down at them until they die. I want them to move a little bit because they die faster if they just kamikaze into one object. Okay, I want to have all of these missiles. It's actually a very lucky drop that I got. So I'm pretty pleased about that. There's one energy tank in this room which I really want to get for later. So yeah, we're just gonna do it here. It doesn't lose that much time. I do it in my my VR in my world record route too. So yeah, it's just here and we just get it. It doesn't lose that much time. It's better than the other. Sorry, it's better than the other energy tank that I could get, which is like where Bomb Guardian was, and you have to do like a small puzzle, and it's like, takes way too long. Okay. This is like a trick that is known since like the beginning of this game, so you just jump up. Normally you like...
Normally you have to do all 3 pillars, but
yeah,
that allows you to only do 2.
Yeah, this trick is like known since the beginning, I think. It's like a very old trick. Okay, this was bad RNG. Normally I can like go up there and use the damage boost to go to the left side and stuff, but the pattern was bad. Okay, now I want to get an instant unmorph and shoot that door. For the next room, I actually don't want to use my morph ball because rolling with your morph ball is like I think twice as fast as normal walking. But I can't, so I don't want to do that here because the sand actually let me lose all of my velocity, and I don't want to do that. It's the only room where that actually happens. Okay, and this is Dark Samus. I actually want to manipulate Dark Samus into getting a specific corner, which is like that one, and as soon as I get her to that corner, I just want to use missiles to get her to her second phase. I just don't want to move her that much, or get into the invincible phase. That was unlucky, but I take it. Okay, now I don't want to do, I don't want to let her do any invincible shenanigans, and she did it. Like normally, if you throw a missile at her, she won't do it, but sometimes you just can't do anything against it. Sometimes she just moves so fast that there isn't anything to do against them, but was Dark Samus. Okay. Now we're gonna get the first beam of the game. We actually will get both beams in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It's yeah, we will like, so we will get both beams like in the next 4 minutes, but the last beam we won't get until like I think 2 hours into the run. It will take like a while. Also, if you notice that I like equip dark beam instantaneously, it's just that if you pick up Dark Suit and go to the Dark Beam symbol here before you like before you obtain it and just press plus, it will immediately equip Dark Beam for some reason. If you like hit it within the first 3 frames of obtaining Dark Beam. It's also possible in the GameCube version, but it's like, I think personally it's like easier here.
So on the GameCube version, you just have to hold right on the C stick before you pick up the beam. It also works with an Annihilator and Light Beam, but it doesn't really save time with those because with Light Beam, the next room still has to load in for Annihilator Beam. You're really far away from the door.
Yeah, it also works with all visors. At least in Trilogy, I don't know about the GameCube version.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
Okay, I use it for Echo Visor, but I never really used it for Dark Visor. Cause I'm like all pumped up in the Chica fight, and I don't know, I don't think about it. Okay, but yeah, now we are in far Aegon Waves, far Dark Aegon Waves. We now have to do some small puzzles, and that was the swag strat to just obtain the scan thing there exactly when I fall. What?
That scan was nice.
It was. And yeah, and besides that, because I already scanned that scan thing up there, it will turn green as soon as I can scan it, and yeah. It's just way easier to do those things in Trilogy. I need a little bit more energy, it would be nice. Okay, apparently
Wow.
Those were like the worst drops I ever got on these 2 things. Okay,
Why?
but this is sorry,
The
but
game
this is
hates
like,
you.
the game really hates me today. So I get like a lot of damage here, so I really don't want to be in this area for a long time. I just get a bit of energy to like not die there. Okay. Then
So in
yeah.
Echoes, the game it like takes into account your current health and ammo and stuff to determine like what drops to give you. And so if you're low on health, like you just were, then it should like give you like an ultra or at least like a couple blues, but it didn't.
Okay. Then I did another slope jump there to just yeah. But I don't have to hit both of those pillars, and now I have Light Beam. Yeah, I don't use Light Beam that often, except for boss fights. Like, a thing about this game, like, I hear the criticism that, the ammo system and stuff is bad, but I'm actually really glad that there's an ammo system here. Because those 2 beams are like the most broken hacks that I have ever seen in a Metroid game. Like, I mean, yes, hyper mode and stuff, but I'm really glad that with those 2 things have ammo and don't are like beams like in Prime 1.
They're really powerful, but because you have the ammo, it's almost balanced.
Almost.
Like if you're good with the ammo management, it can be pretty broken. With hyper mode and corruption, it's really ridiculous. I love how they also, in addition to making it so that you could do ridiculous damage, they also made you invincible. Because
Yeah.
that needed to be a thing.
Yeah, and after the one boil section, you even got more hyper mode.
Yeah.
Why the heck did I do that? Okay, so scan dashing isn't a thing in the trilogy version, but you can do this. Swoosh. It wasn't actually scan dashing, but it was still scanning and dashing, so that's something. uh, but yeah,
So you're just getting the ammo pack here,
yes,
just because,
I will need it.
yeah, having only 50 ammo is bad for some of the later boss fights.
Okay. Also, yeah, targeted on that enemy to just jump a little bit faster. Um. Okay. Yeah, we're basically done with Aegon. We get like one more energy tank, but after that we are pretty much done. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna save pretty soon because if you may have played this game, you may have noticed that there are like some keys that I have to collect, and there's like maybe a suit that I have to collect.
I think
Yeah.
you're forgetting something.
Okay, yeah. I should probably go back and like grab those things. But yeah, because we here in Metroid Marathon, we don't do those stuff. We don't do those things here. Those things are not allowed. But yeah, I'm gonna save. It's really important that I save now. Okay. Like thing about both about the Metro Prime games is that if you die, the one will be invalid because the in-game time will be like
It's run using in-game time, and so if you die, then it would reset the in-game time back to when you saved, and so it'd be inaccurate.
yeah. So if I would die, the one would be invalid. But because it's a marathon one, I still save because I actually like want to complete this one. Maybe I don't know. I try. But yeah, then. Oh god. Okay. So the next about how far am I into the one? Okay, so about the next 15 minutes will be pretty harsh. Like
Clutch.
yeah, and clutch. About 2 to 3 sections, but still, it will be something. So I just try to not get a heart attack in the next 15 minutes, and everything will be fine. We're pretty much at the calm before the storm because now we're gonna enter the bad section. Everything I'm gonna do now wasn't allowed in Glitchless before, like Dicey wanted me did a few other rules.
Oh, did
so
you
it-
not get mine shaft?
What?
The E-tank and mine shaft.
No, it's like too far out of the way.
Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna do the clutch strat. Also, I want to get that damage boost here, and nice. Okay. So yeah. Like I said, try to be as quiet as possible and try to like not take unnecessary damage and stuff. Like, like we are right before it, but I really don't want to do this. Okay. Also, the game still wants to tell me that I should go to the save station at the beginning, but we won't do that here. Okay. What?
At least in like Prime 1, with the hints, they updated throughout the game.
I mean, yes, they will. Yes, they will also update them here, in case you visit the first save station. But we don't do this
but
here.
like even if you don't do what it's telling you to do, it's still they'll be telling you.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday. No, sorry, it was actually tonight. I did a marathon. Sorry, I did a practice run where I nearly got world record. Also, so well, I have world record, but a better world record. And during Dark Samus 4, it just told me, yeah, you should visit that save station. And I thought like, Yeah, I should probably do that. Okay, so I need serious time now.
Yep.
Okay, how the heck did I got that first try? Okay, so...
Nice.
Oh,
Clutch.
oh, sheesh. Okay, so... The
That is
reason...
like way harder than it looks.
It's really hard, especially because of the different jump mechanics in Trilogy. Okay, so the thing that I just did there was Dark Suit Skip. Um, Dark Suit Skip basically involved skipping Dark Suit.
You're you're supposed to go all the way through this room in the Dark World and go back through it, and the whole time there's this like gas that makes a really obnoxious noise, and it eats through your health really, really fast.
Yeah, I think you get like 6 damage per
Normally
way.
it's
I am
6
not.
damage per frame.
Yeah,
Uh,
basically you have like 2 tries at the skip,
no,
and if
not 6 damage per frame. I don't know.
right, it was I think 6 damage per frame was at this stupid out of bounds phase on the phaser mines.
No, I thought that was 50 damage per frame.
Oh, okay. So okay, basically we now the dark suit skip. Dark suit skip like is for skipping dark suit, and normally you can't go to the you can't go through that room where I just went through because you get like 6 damage per something. A lot. You really get a lot of damage there. And you have to like get that slope jump there, otherwise you die. You have like 2 tries. Otherwise you have to like reset or you will die.
Yeah,
And
you can see even with getting it first try, he still lost an energy tank.
yeah, um, like that trick is stupidly hard. It's oof. Basically, this thing wasn't allowed in the first rule of glitches. This trick wasn't allowed in the first glitches rule set, but now it's allowed, and now I'm gonna get a heart attack every single time. I died a lot to that trick. Like a lot of good ones died there. I'm really sad about it, but okay.
Which is harder, that trick or the fight that's coming up?
Well, I mean, have you seen Zero Cycle Boost Ball Guardian?
Um, I actually didn't. I was watching the run last night, but then I fell asleep.
Oh,
So it was
okay,
like
that's
2 a.m.
yeah, that's fine. Okay. So in my world record, so in my current world record, there was actually a different strat to do this next fight. There were actually 3 different strats that were developed for this next boss alone. Until I last got a new world record. So yeah, the next fight will be fun. Just separate categories by different rule sets and list them both. Yeah, the thing is, there are 3 glitchless ones. I don't think that would do much. I mean, the other category would just be longer. I mean, you actually get Dark Suit in the 100% glitchless one. But like later in the one, like you still do Dark Suit skip and stuff, but here you don't get Dark Suit at all. Because who needs that? But yeah, now I'm gonna get 6 damage per second. Like every single second. I think, no, isn't it about 6.2? Or how much is it? Or just 6?
I think it was exactly 6 damage per second.
Oh right, with the Dark Suit it was 1.2. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
with Dark
now
Suit.
now here are Dark Commando pirates. These are the pain of a lot of Prime 2 players, but because Dark Suit is broken, or because the Dark Beam is broken, you just with a fully charged Dark Beam shot at them and then a missile and they are dead. Yee. Okay. That was a really fast room. Normally they would like disappear if you wait a long time, but it's like the last time we will see them until later when Pirate RNG will be a pain. But everything later. After Grapple Guardian. Okay. And what's the world record with in-game time resetting? Nothing. If I die in a one, I won't continue because it's against the rules. Because RTA doesn't matter a lot in most categories. Because the in-game time is like sometimes about 50 minutes lower than the actual RTA time, so you just...
So with the eh,
Yes?
wait, I'm not sure if they were asking like what's the RTA world record with in-game time resetting, or like what's a segmented world record?
Like my current world record is like a 255. Oh heck, I entered this room way too early. No! Oh heck, wait, no, wait, didn't both die. Okay, I kinda messed up the cycle here, like I normally destroy that power chip and then I shoot 2 fully charged dark beam shots up there, but now I just have to kill them normally. And they're dead, okay. That's fine. Drago, you can do it, Woo, no. No, you can do it. Okay. So yeah, it was pretty easy, I just kill all of them. A normal pirate here dies in 3 single dark beam shots, and yeah. That was pretty easy. Oh hey, here's the super missile, we will use it for doors, because normally dark beam shots are like way more useful than actual missiles, so we don't use a lot of missiles here except for like doors or upper doors. But
Or
most
like boss
what?
fight?
Yeah, yeah, we
Chica mainly.
I don't think that I actually use super missiles there.
Or not super missiles, but normal missiles.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like mostly for some boss fights where they are needed, but like not actually a lot. So now we got Emerald Translator. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Something that's really funny with the translators is if you go there after doing, if you get items out of order, and then you go do the translator, there'll be 2 holograms at the same spot, so like you can scan the wrong one, and then it's really hard to scan the right one to get the translator. It's really funny.
Yeah, and in the case of the Kobold Translator, like in Aegon, if you scan the wrong thing, it will just lock you into the room. It's the only translator where that happens, but it's oof. Because I actually, before I started running glitches, I actually had some glitch practice for some days because I like wanted to do the entire out of bounds shenanigans, and I like wanted to do the game normally, but like with all of the items. So I just skipped Bomb Guardian and went there, and then I asked myself, why the heck can't I leave the room? And then I had to restart, and I was like, okay. So
also, I believe if you collect the wrong item, then you get permanently locked out of the translator. Like, if you collect Spider Ball, then you get locked out of Cobalt. And if you collect, I think it's if you collect Space Jump. No, it's not if you collect Space Jump. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you do
like,
item loss and then get Cobalt, you like have Space Jump, and you don't get permanently locked out. Well, you are permanently locked out until you like scan the right thing. Okay, so now we are in Dark Torvus Borg. My favorite section of the entire one. I'm gonna save. I think it would be better if I'm gonna save. Yeah.
Do you want serious time for the fight?
Yes. And for every Wii fight if that is needed. Okay, but we aren't on the fight yet, so yeah. Hi. Dark Torvus Borg are like 2 out of the 3 hardest Dark World sections, so this one and the one later for Grapple Guardian, because we don't have that much health, and the thing that we don't have Dark Suit and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a bit more energy. If I don't get something, that's fine too, I guess. But now I actually need serious time. Okay, okay, that should be fine. Oh gosh, please, I really don't want to die. Okay, hi, this is Booster Guardian. Now I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, where are you? Oh. Okay, I messed up at the end, but I tried to fix it. Never mind. Give me a sec. Wait. Still need serious time. Because the rest of the fight is pretty much RNG now. Okay, I got one. Okay, Booster Guardian destroyed one pillar. That's really nice. Oh, okay, that's completely stupid RNG now, but I take it. Okay, you can die, and nice. Okay, I did it for some reason, because I got like stupidly good RNG. Booster Guardian, can you like please go? Okay, nice. I actually had it once that the exact same thing happened, and Booster Guardian just didn't go out for slime, like the purple slime and not the orange slime, when I just died. That was nice. Okay. Okay, so yeah.
That was clutch.
That was really clutch. So normally, if I miss Zero Cycle Booster Guardian, I die. But I didn't die, which is like nice. I like to not die. Okay, so Booster Guardian. This fight changed a lot throughout, I think like August last year. Oh, oops. August last year until like last month, I think. Wait, what? Okay, now it worked. So the thing is that normally we did, like I did this fight normally, but that's like not that good if you like skip Dark Suit and stuff, because it takes way too long with all of the boosting phases. Then I found out that you could just manipulate Booster Guardian into doing only one phase of boosting and stuff, but that's also way too much and risky. And then I actually found out, for the trilogy version, it worked in the GameCube version, but I was not sure if it works in the trilogy version, that you could also just do Boost Ball Guardian with zero Boost Ball cycles. Boost Ball cycles are pretty much when Boost Ball Guardian just boost balls around through the entire arena, and just takes a lot of time to go into a normal phase, into a normal form again, to just take damage and stuff. So yeah, that's Booster Guardian. It's always like a one hasn't actually started until you defeat Booster Guardian. Like the way to Grapple Guardian is also really hard sometimes, but the one basically hasn't started until you are at this point. Okay. Like in other categories, stuff like Zero Cycle Boost Ball Guardian stuff isn't actually needed, because you just powerbomb Boost Ball Guardian and then she dies, but yeah, you need it because you don't have power bombs. Zero Cycle Boost Ball Guardian works like that, but if you just follow Boost Ball Guardian in her slime form, she won't form herself, and if you get her to zero health, then she will just die as soon as she forms again. But for some reason, when you just follow her around, she won't form for... I really don't know, it's Echoes. Echoes does some weird things, and it took a while for me to even know that this works. Because, I don't know, Echoes is just too crazy for my mind. Okay. So now we're gonna do a little backtracking to get Seekers. Seekers is a great, like a really great item. Everybody likes it. It's just perfect. Okay, yeah. Uh, while we backtrack, would you like to add anything?
Um. So what do you think is the hardest part of the run?
I think we just got out of it.
Oh, okay.
Like the first 45 minutes are just the straight up pain of my existence. They are, like, in terms of glitchless, like the first half is like really, really hard. Like Dark Suit skip and stuff is fine. Like not the actual trick in abandoned base, but I think the whole aspect of not having Dark Suit skip is fine because if you know how to manage your energy, it's like okay. But everything, like in terms of abandoned base and boost ball guardian, is like, especially at the beginning when boost ball guardian, when zero cycle and one cycle boost ball guardian wasn't a thing, it was like, oof. Okay, yeah. So with the Seeker puzzle, we just have to from left to right, have to boost once, then one time again, then 3 times, and then 2 times into those gyro generators, and then the puzzle will be solved. Nice. Okay, it's always the same. Okay, hi. Now we are seekers. So you may notice that in some cutscenes, Samus will have like a dark shade around her. This is actually because the game wants to show off that we have Dark Suit, but we don't have Dark Suit. So if you sometimes notice that Samus is like a bit darker than usual, then like in cutscenes, then that's the reason. Because normally, like the game shows us off, like our, like the game shows the current suit that we have on, but we don't have Dark Suit, so
Oh my
it
god,
just
the camera.
it just tries to show Dark Suit, but we don't have Dark Suit. Because the game thinks that we should have Dark Suit, but we don't. And so the game just portrays the current Warrior suit that we have, but a little bit darker. So I have now one missile, which is actually kinda good. I actually want to have we have 5 more missiles until I get to Deep Torvus Borg. Okay, that's fine. I just have to get rid of 5 more missiles until I'm in Torvus Borg. Because, like we explained before, if we have, like, for example, 0 missiles, the game will prioritize to give us
You'll
missiles.
get a big missile drop.
Yeah, and if I don't get that big missile drop and still destroy some other crates, the chance is really high that I, like, get even more missiles, which is, like, nice. So, until I get, like, to a certain room, I want to get rid of 5 missiles. Because there are, like, 4 crates I want to destroy later. Like, with later, I mean pretty soon. Because What?
So like part of optimizing the run is like trying to figure out how much ammo you want to have at certain points so that you can manipulate your luck into getting more ammo later. That's really important with like power bombs.
Yeah.
Because if you have one power bomb, the game won't want to give you another one. So like sometimes you want to use the power bomb so that it'll be more likely to give you more.
Yeah, there are like 3 different segments in the one where like actually have to count how many missiles I spend. So yeah, this is like one of them. So I now just want to destroy all of those crates. There's like already 1 missile drop, but I kind of want to have more. Okay, 15 are fine. Alright. I just need as many as I can for the next Seeker log. So Seekers are like really notorious in the Prime community. I think the Because Echoes emote was created because of them. Was it?
I don't know. It was probably created because of some stupid crap.
You mean like Echoes in general, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Echoes.
Seekers are definitely one of the.
Echoes has a lot of stupid crap. Like the current world record holder in the GameCube any percent category, Claris, has like a playlist that is just called Echoes. and
Or
it's
should
a
we do
real.
living circuitry just get one? I thought they just got a 53.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay. So basically,
This
Cloud.
sticker lock's really annoying.
Yeah. So Seeker logs. So people don't like Seekers. So it's not actually the item itself. It's it's the logs, because those logs have a really bad hitbox, and the hitbox is kinda off then when you actually see those logs, so you just have to pray every time to just get all of those logs done, and it's like,
When I was playing casually for that one, I wish I had a video of it. I wasted like 70 missiles trying to get all 5 of them to connect.
in
It
my
was really stupid.
yeah, in my attempt before my world record that I did, I wasted also like 70 misses, and it was like minus 6 minutes, and I was like, when it was like +2. I nearly got like a 210, and now I have a 220, but thing is I nearly got like a 210, and then I like soft lock before school attack. Like the bridge that at the vault just didn't go up again, so it didn't go down. It just was up, and I couldn't leave that room because I can't scan dash here, and it's like, I didn't want to run that game after that anymore, but I will explain it later again. It was really stupid. But yeah, soft locking in Glitchless, that's nice. Okay, I want to go through that small thing here. Okay, nice. Water physics when you jump out of the water are like a bit weird, but it worked out pretty fine. Sometimes the water just drags me down completely, even if I just touch it for a little bit. So we're now gonna do the light and dark beam puzzle. We basically just want to get, so we just want to scan 3 logs here until, yeah, we can go to the best boss in the entire game. But the boss is beautiful. I'm really glad for every other runner of like GameCube categories that they can skip this boss. I'm really happy for them. But yeah, soon we're gonna fight Alpha Block. Alpha Block is just the best thing of my entire life. I love this boss. You know, this boss, sorry, this game is like my favorite game of all time. But it really has some, you know, just some moments. Like, okay, most of them are like kind of speedrunning related, but in this entire section here, sorry, this entire segment here with Seeker logs and Alpha Block and sometimes I ask myself why I even continued playing this game when I did. Okay, so there's like, okay, so currently feel-wise to skip Alpha Block, because it would be pretty nice to skip Alpha Block, because there's like a slope jump I currently feel-wise on to just go directly to Rebel Guardian, but it currently is still like in development, so I try to do it. Maybe for the next marathon I will do it, and then my estimate will be my estimate will be like 20 minutes lower. That would be nice. Do you like Metroid 3, Metroid Prime 3 for the Wii? It's like my 3rd favorite Metroid Prime game. I think that it has a lot of problems, especially the area Elysia, and the hyper mode itself are just not very well designed, and the game sometimes isn't really fun when every boss dies in like 2 seconds. And the game gives you an even more broken hyper mode, and
The game's balance is
game's
really,
balance. Yeah, it's
it
like
doesn't exist.
it really doesn't
The
exist.
problem is that hyper mode is so absurdly powerful that it kills just about every boss in like 2 seconds. So you might think you want to, you know, maybe like not use hyper mode, but because they balanced it based on you having hyper mode, if you don't use hyper mode, everything is just a slog. Like even on easy mode, it's like they're just bullet sponges. unless you use hyper mode, in which case they die in half a
Yeah,
second.
and the thing is also that hyper mode was just an afterthought. Like, it wasn't in the original game, but when Nintendo came and said, yo, can you make this game, like, easier? And then they had to put hyper mode in it, and it was, yeah. And then you couldn't play the game without hyper mode. Okay, so now we, scanned all 3, scan points, and now we're gonna go to my favorite boss of all time. I actually really, you know, Muspar Garden is like really hard and stuff, but I actually really like that boss. It's pretty much basically because of my history with it, but it's a better boss than this boss. I also just recently made a video about this boss, and it's like, okay, whatever, we just get gravity boost and go on. Have to collect, do you have to collect artifacts in Metroid? You have to collect them in Metroid Prime 1. Here we have to collect Sky Temple keys. There's like a route for it later on, but we are like... It will happen later. So here, this is Alpha Block. We have to shoot Alpha Block and damage it, and then it will ramp towards us. So the thing with Alpha Block is, it's like a bullet sponge. We just have to throw 4 super missiles at his face. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't hit. It's just luck sometimes. You can do the exact same thing over and over. Sometimes it does damage, sometimes it doesn't do damage. It's perfect fight would be to just get 4 hits in a row. And this is also nice if you just do the exact same.
No.
If you just do the exact same thing as before, and then just nothing happens. My favorite. Okay, 3 times in a row and nothing happens. I like this boss so much. How did that not hit?
Sometimes he just doesn't open his mouth.
Okay, we are now at the 6th hit where nothing
Why?
happened. I don't know.
Because echoes.
Yeah, because echoes. It's not like I do anything else.
Why?
I don't
Open your mouth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I did differently there, but yeah, Alpha Block is a great boss. I like it. So yeah, I like I said, I'm happy for every GameCube runner that can skip this boss. So yee.
Yeah, so on the GameCube version, you just do a BSJ, and it gives you just enough height to reach that second platform.
But yeah, here, I like currently theorize to skip this boss because I really want to skip this boss. But yeah, it will take probably a bit longer to do that. Yeah. So now we're gonna get to Grapple Guardian. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more damage and so a little bit more energy and a little bit more light beam ammunition because I will really need it for later. The rest of Torvus Borg is pretty much just to defeat 2 more bosses and then get to Fortress. So get to Sanctuary Fortress. Okay, I need a little bit more dark beam ammunition too. I basically just need a lot of energy now to just survive the next part of the run. Okay, that should be enough, I think. So the game still tells me that I should go to the beginning of the game. Maybe we'll just do it. I don't know. So yeah, but to a point I said before, in the 100% category, you actually have to defeat a Morbus to get the Dark Suit, but just because you can't get a certain energy tank in this run if you don't defeat the Morbus, because the objective of the game is actually to restore the light of Ether, because the world just split into 2 and the Ing, just like the main bad guys of the game, just took the energy for themselves, so you have to take it back by collecting 3 keys for each area and then go there, but yeah, the game only checks if you collect the last energy of the game, which is the Sanctuary Fortress energy. If it would be on GameCube, we could skip the Torvus energy because the game just didn't check. Well, wait, how was it? Oh, right. If you like go to the room before the Torbus energy after Chica, if you go like to the end of that room and then go back, you can just leave the room without collecting the energy for some reason. It's not possible on Trilogy. I don't know why they patched that out, but there's like an elevator that only activates if you collect the energy. But yeah, in game you can also just go to the end of the room without collecting the energy, which doesn't matter at all because you can just I want to say
So at least on the GameCube version, the only energy that's required to beat the game is the Sanctuary energy, so you can get Light Suit.
yeah.
The Agon energy is required if you want to get the E-Tank that you mentioned, and then the Torvus energy does literally nothing.
True. I also feel I actually feel like skipping 3 items currently, but it's like always complicated in Trilogy because I like have to work with those jump physics and damage boosts and stuff, so it will probably take a while until the world for this category changes a lot. And tip, because of your question, if I actually press 1 now to open up that map, it actually will appear again. Like, actually, it won't go away. For some reason, the game just thought, hey, there's that save station. Here.
If you turn off the hints, does it go away?
Yes, but I have to leave the game to turn off the hints.
Oh, you can't change the hints in the menu?
Like, I think that's only temporarily.
Oh,
Like, sometimes it just activated itself again.
dang.
Okay, now here's Grapple Guardian. Thing about it is, you can actually defeat her without scanning it, but with you have to scan her for activating her eye. She basically just uses the grapple beam to grab onto stuff. And I want to like get as much damage done as possible. Wow.
I didn't know it was possible to kill her without scanning her. I know,
I know it.
the,
I know it because DCR told me.
the back hitbox, I've been able to get to the second phase without scanning, but I haven't been able to actually kill them.
It's like, oh wow, okay, that's like more damage than I ever did, but also no wait, once I actually killed Grapple Guardian without entering the second phase. That was really funny. The game completely messed up and didn't know what it should do, but it was funny. Okay, now the back hitbox of Grapple Guardian is actually deactivated and you just have to shoot through the eye and kill her. Yeah, also the drops of Grapple Guardian are like really unbalanced. I don't know how to say it, but like normally the game like prioritizes the drops and stuff, but here you just get whatever the game wants to give you. It's like in Prime 1, but yeah, I know
Grapple
that.
is
What?
Grapple's another one of the items that it says you had at the beginning of the game, but you didn't.
Yeah. Also, right. Like, how's it with the drops in Prime 1? Do they prioritize anything or? Ruby?
What'd you say?
Okay. Do the drops in Prime 1 prioritize anything? Or
No.
no? Okay.
So, the drops in Prime 1, they're completely random, and it's, like, room dependent. There is one way, though. If you have full health or full ammo, then it just increases the chance that you get nothing.
Like for real?
Yeah. So, like, if you're low on health or anything, it doesn't help you. All it does is, if you're, like, full on And if you're full on health, it doesn't like help you get more ammo. It just increases the chance that you get nothing.
Gosh dang it,
it's
is
great.
that stupid. Okay, but yeah, the Grapple Guardian is the only boss in this game where you actually, where your drops are actually just completely random. Like the only one, because I know that through the 100% run on the GameCube version, because we actually need a power bomb there after we defeat Grapple Guardian, and if we don't get a power bomb there, it's like bad, like really bad. Because we like need a power bomb to leave that room, and also for the door to Sanctuary, but that's like in the 100% run. Okay, now because we got all 3 keys, all 2 keys that we can obtain until now, we will now get to Chica. I actually used that U-pipe, like that half pipe, to activate that platform here. Because if we would have like Screw Attack or something, we could go there normally, but we don't. So we use that platform. Grapple-Wächter, das stimmt. That's true. What a shame, yeah, so I can't turn that off. Also, well, I mean, I could turn that off, but I mean, it's just way too funny. And also, this is what I meant before with Pirate RNG. There are like, yeah, right, there are 2 rooms where those pirates can just spawn, or won't spawn, so it's just luck dependent. So yeah, we just have to kill them. I actually really like it when we spawn in this room, because you can just kill the first one of them, but yeah, there's like another room in the light world where they can spawn, but it's like really dependent on luck. I also really like it when they appear when I leave this area, but I really can't do anything about it. It's just a time loss every time, except for when they appear after they leave this area again. Because they can just go through the portal because the portal isn't locked. Okay, now we have all 3 keys. Nice. Okay, so preferably I don't want to die until I get to the energy tank. So yeah. So the next boss fight coming up is really really ammunition dependent. So like I said, I try to not die. So so I get ammunition first, and then I get the energy tank, because the energy tank is like right next to it. I try to not die, okay? Try to get as much. I get the energy tank later because there's actually a swag strat that I can do if I'm able to get it. So I would. Oh god, no. Very not that I want. I want to get that swag strat. Swag strat, it's important. I also can't go up there because I will most likely die. Because there are like 2 flying enemies that will immediately kill me. Because I don't see them at all. Okay, I want to have like 45 energy, and that should be fine then. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I just want to be as safety first as possible. Okay. Servus, hi. Alright. Time for Chica, and that was with swag strat, because if you just boost on there, you can just unmorph and get immediately to the trigger, which is nice. I like it. Okay, so time for Chica. So I really have to look at my ammunition for this fight. The first phase will like completely rely on light beam, then on dark beam, and then again on light beam. I want to do as much damage as possible.
Patch floaty.
I'm not sure. I want to like get much damage as possible, because there are certain attacks from Chica that I really don't want to see, like her float. Sorry, like her jumping into the air and stuff. I really don't want to see that attack, so I also won't see that attack when I just do as much damage as possible. But yeah, both of those phases are like basically only there for first getting the first half of the health done, and then the second half. Yeah, it's pretty much the first phase of Chica. I basically just waste my light beam ammunition and then my dark beam ammunition, because if a Chica would like do multiple phases of swimming around in the first or second phase, it would be like really bad and really time consuming. So I will just use my dark beam now to kill her. It will do more damage if I hit her on the chest. Yeah, that was the first phase. Now we have Chica. I actually won't log on onto anything because I really need my free targeting here. Okay, Chica always needs 3 dark beam shots to get what was the word for it? Get like in her off phase. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. Basically, you just have to use 8 missiles for the to get into the next phase. Sometimes these Seeker locks can really be can be really bad, so that you have to do another round of shooting her and stuff. But I'm glad that it didn't happen until now. Metal. I also want to read metal. No dark suit. Yeah, we don't do that here. Dark suit is forbidden. Okay. I can actually wait a little bit to. Sorry, I have to wait for a little bit to shoot her again, because if I would like throw a fully charged dark beam shot at Chica, it wouldn't do anything, because she like needs a little bit to go into this phase again. And now, oh nice, I got the fast red. I got the fast red, which is nice. But yeah, this is pretty much the best it could get. Okay, nice, because a lot of times the Seeker logs from Chica, of Chica just won't work, so it just don't work, and it's like, it's oof. But yeah, now I basically just want to get done a lot of damage, which is actually done through single light beam shots instead of fully charged light beam shots, and that was Chica. She gets paralyzed. Oh, why paralyzed was the word? I completely forgot it. Okay. But yeah, now we are basically done with the hardest part of the
virtual
one.
boy.
Yeah, the virtual boy! Yeah, I can also do swag strats and just do a section without Dark Visor because the platforms are still there, but I really don't want to die here, so I won't do that.
Yes, because skipping dark suit isn't a glitch.
Why? I just do one slope jump and then, yeah. I like do one slope jump to not die. So I'm like curious. What's the ghetto jump there? And so what's the ghetto jump then? Is it the same as the slope jump, or what is it?
Oh, yeah, it was the old name.
Okay, so like, why was it called ghetto jump?
That's just the name that they came up with.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Also, Chica's the only boss that just lies, sorry, that just is here dead for the rest of the game, because, I don't know, the game developers thought it would be a good idea to just have a corpse there the entire time. I mean, we won't ever see Chica again, but it's an idea. Okay, I just want to go up here. I just have to move around that enemy there because it has really long tentacles and it can throw me off quite easily. And yeah, now we just go back to the energy and then to Sanctuary Fortress. The one has a lot more vesting from now on. It will be quite easy, like it won't be completely easy, but it has like way more easier sections than before. What?
You don't need the dark suit to survive.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
you just take 6 damage per second. You also, uh, I mean, you get incredibly high amounts of damage from those ink ports, but those are like only important for 2 seconds and not for much more.
There are really only 4 items that are truly necessary in this game. You got screw attack, morph ball bombs, spider ball, and either light suit or space jump boots. Everything else is optional.
Here we just collect most of the stuff because it's like required in glitches. I like currently work on 3 skips for items because it's echoes, a lot of things can be done here, but yeah, like most of the stuff isn't really required. Okay. As long as you can compensate for not having it, it's like going without gravity in SM or Meridia. Well, I mean, I compensate for it by getting more energy. Well, it's actually, well, the one is like 50 minutes, sorry, 50 minutes faster by not getting Dark Suit at all, which is like pretty nice. And I mean, I don't have to get the Aegon energy regardless, so I will basically just go to a Morbus, kill it, and yeah, then go back. Because there's like slope jump you can do there to just skip the Aegon energy entirely, so I don't actually have to go there at all. Even if I would need Dark Suit. So okay. So this Seeker log is beautiful. It worked better than I expected it to work, but the way those logs were put there is just beautiful. It's fantastic. Oh god. Okay. It's like a 3-hour long damage boost. Exactly. I mean, we will eventually collect Light Suit later. But the funny wait. Okay, so the funny thing is actually that if you collect Light Suit and go to those ink ports that would nearly immediately kill you, you still hear the damage sound, but you don't actually get damage. I can show it off later when we collect a certain Sky Temple key, but it's like really stupid.
It's really fun.
It's like really fun.
Because echoes.
Yeah, because echoes. Okay, yeah. We now do this small trip through Aegon to just get faster to Temple Grounds because it's like faster. We done some Argon Monkas. Yeah, exactly. We won't spend much time in Aegon. We just actually are in Aegon to get the first few items, and then we get to Sky Temple keys, which are nicely exactly next to each other, and then just continue. I need a little bit more energy actually, so it would be nice to get some. Otherwise, I just, yeah, okay, I don't have as much energy as I want to when I just get the Sky Temple key later, that's fine. I could also get it now, but I think that's like way too risky for a marathon run. Because I need like 4 energy tanks for it, like 4 complete ones. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, yes! I mean... I mean, yes.
I understood that reference.
Oh, so yeah, we basically like Aegon's not. It's like the beginning, like basically the beginning segment and stuff. It's not really important. We get like the most absurd items in this area, but not like we don't actually do that much there. Like Dark Beam and Light Beam are like the most broken items we get throughout the entire one, especially in Trilogy, because Screw Attack here isn't Screw Attack. Because Screw Attack in GameCube is absolutely stupid.
Screw Attack in GameCube is required to like do anything.
True. Also fun fact.
Basically,
Yeah.
every single category in the game, the route is basically rush Screw Attack, and then go do everything else.
Yeah, because in GameCube Glitchless there's like that scan dash before Grand Abyss that you could do, which is allowed in Glitchless, yes, but you have like only one try for it. So this is basically the same there, because you can skip like Echo Visor and Caretaker Drone, but you like have to get that scan dash. It's just like the same as in the GameCube version. As in the any percent one, you basically also just rush. But I think the current GameCube Glitchless any percent world record doesn't even skip Dark Suit. I think the F didn't want to do it until now. I'm not sure.
I should probably try GameCube Glitchless.
GameCube Glitchless is nice. I mean, you have like Dark Suit skip, you have Gravity Boost skip, because Gravity Boost skip works 100% in GameCube, but here I just have to theorize it. And then you can skip Caretaker Drone, Dark Samus 2, Echo Visor, I think there was something, right, and you can also skip Dark Samus 4. It's also allowed for some reason. I mean, I could also do it here, but it's like too hard for Marathon Run for me. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, now we are on Sanctuary Fortress, and I want to really be careful with those first two turrets, because once one of them just killed me and took 4 complete energy tanks with one shot. I don't know why the heck that happened once, but I just died.
Did you know that this this little boost spinner is actually the fastest inbounds soft lock? What you do is you do the missile dupe jump at the beginning, and that causes the translator gate leading to Sanctuary to not be there.
Yeah.
So then you go here, and because you don't have boost or bombs, you go enter that spinner, and then you can't get out. It's really funny.
In which version?
I know it works in GameCube because I accidentally did it.
So I was this area in PAL. So I didn't soft lock.
Yeah, so you do that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, but I
How do you
didn't.
get out without bombs or boost ball?
I just used the gyro generator and got here and did the fight and couldn't continue. But I didn't soft lock.
No, so you would go here before you have bombs and boost ball, and then you can't go through because you can't use the spinner, and then you can't leave because you don't have the bombs.
No, no, with item loss. Skip.
Or no, so you wouldn't do item loss skip. You would lose your items, and then as like if you're trying to soft lock the fastest inbound.
Oh,
Fastest
you mean like that? Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Fastest out of bounds soft lock is probably just like go out of bounds and get stuck somewhere.
Well, that's easy.
It's less than hard.
It really is less than hard. I mean, you basically just press Z or C and then just...
I think you have to press X and just sit there for a couple of seconds, and then you're soft locked.
Cool. Now I want to manipulate the quad into following me, because I have to use the boost ball, and then it will just immediately do this thing. It will just dance, and then you could kill it. It's dead. I like my dead quad. Yeah, now we're just gonna traverse. There's like a color puzzle coming up, but Sanctuary Fortress really looks nice visually, but there isn't like much to do here in the first few trips. So just do stuff that we do, and yeah. They're like, and I think personally the most cool tricks in this one. Wait, I messed it up. It was first blue, then red, then green. Okay. So the most tricks in this one are basically until Chica, because that's like, if you haven't finished Chica in that one, the one pretty much hasn't started yet, because you have seen because you all have seen all of those stupid things that I did there, and just a lot to go over, especially when you first practice this category. And in GameCube, I mean, GameCube Echoes, like Trilogy, it's like not really harder, but there are like more tricks where you only have one chance for it. And hi Joel, Joel, Uwu. What language is your game in German? It's but it doesn't actually matter for the game. I just do it because I'm German. Hi. A cool trick that's gone. Like, wait. Okay. I'm gonna do a small skip now. I mean, it's just kills less enemies, which is like nice. I don't like to kill that many enemies, so I try to get it first or second try because I don't have much more missiles for it. So give me a sec. I just have to line up here. 1, 2, 3, and I fall down. That's nice. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's nice. I got it nearly first try. That falling down, that didn't count. Okay. Man, I hope a series comes to Switch soon. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if it happens soon, but I don't know which version they would put here, like on the Switch. Probably like the trilogy version, because that would like make sense. Also, we're gonna do a small gadget jump here. If I don't get it like fourth try, I will just go the normal way. Okay, never mind. I will do it. I've gotta get it. Okay, it's like a really tight. It's like a really tight jump. Okay. Oh, I will get it. It doesn't actually save that much time. It just no, never mind. It doesn't actually matter to do this jump. I just don't have to go down here if I do it, so I just go the normal way. This trick, this room will be pretty harsh later to me, but I won't spoil anything for later. Because the second trip here in Sanctuary Fortress is like weird. It has a lot to do with getting items. Because as soon as I get power bombs, it will basically be the new missile in terms of getting stuff to open stuff. Okay, wait. Oh heck. Wait. I have noticed that. Okay. Haha, epic fail or something. I don't know.
That was RNG manipulation.
That was RNG manipulation. Okay. I thought that would be the other puzzle. I haven't actually looked at it. Okay. Yeah, this gyro always needs a long time to actually stop gyroing. That's my favorite new word. Okay. Now we're gonna go a bit forward to get to a certain boss which everybody enjoys. I mean, it's easier in this version, but I mean, in GameCube you most often don't even do it, so Spider Garden is something. Also, here's a quick kill coming up. That's why I also needed 4 more missiles here. Hi Quad. Bye Quad. Hi. It feels like defeating Crate in Zero Mission. Beautiful.
So those cannons, they when you enter them, it gives you a state called Cannonball, and while you have Cannonball, You become invulnerable to all forms of damage, and you have a death radius around you that deals 500,000 damage per frame. Um,
Happens.
and then the res bits, they're actually 4 times vulnerable to cannonball type damage. So the res bit does 2 million damage per frame.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I'm a Rubik's Cube mastermind. Okay, so just for the memes, I let that play. Okay, that was enough. No memes allowed here.
Hear the words of Olier.
Yes. Okay, so in GameCube, the Spider Garden is horrible. That's true. That's why you don't even do it most often there. Because who actually wants to fight this boss? I mean, the first and the fourth phase is actually okay. But when we go to the second and third phase, it's like satanic. Sometimes it's like, oof. I don't know what they.
So
Yeah.
there's actually a way you can keep the cannonball, the state cannonball. You just basically you unload the cannon while you're inside it, and fighting Spider Ball Guardian with cannonball is actually really fun. Spider Guardian's really annoying though without cannonball and on GameCube.
Yes. Okay, so with memes, right? Memes aren't allowed here. Okay, so I want to be on a cycle here, so I want to actually kill, kill the first phase of Spider Ball Guardian here. I mean, I could go through the left side there, but who actually needs that? Wait. Okay, perfect. That's actually a really bad timing for that, but it works out. Okay, I have to be quick. Can you stay there? Okay, I messed up the timing just by a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Thing is, Spider Ball Guardian's hitbox is something. So
The hitbox doesn't exist.
the hitbox doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter where the heck you put your bombs. Well, mostly it won't. Nothing will happen. There's nothing at all. Okay. So I want Boost Ball Guardian to be on the others. Okay, I just want Boost Ball Guardian to be turned around. Okay, because I actually want to be here first to put down some damage, because otherwise the third phase here is really annoying, and I don't want to have that here. Oh, what? I was never damaged before from that. What? Wait, what?
Oh my.
Oh, okay, now you're gonna see what the third phase actually looks like if you have to do it casually. Like normally speedrunning wise, I just try to be before Boost Ball Guardian and damage it there, but I don't know. I suppose that it just does damage. I don't know. But now we're gonna see some fun times. Okay, one more hit, then it's over, I think. Okay, nice. The third phase is really something. I mean, whoever created this, I hope you're fired.
Was about to say whoever created this needs to be fired.
Like, I mean, the reason why Spider Ball Guardian is that bad is actually just for me, like, only the third phase. Because the third phase really was a bad idea. Really bad idea. Okay, now I want to go as quickly as I can down there to make Spider Ball Guardian a bit faster. Alright. Good question, Aqua. Okay. Also, I want to greet the LML Institute. Okay, that's everything. People wanted that I greet somebody, so I did it now. Okay, so this is Spider Ball Guardian. Now I actually have to wait until Spider Ball Guardian gets out of that little section here where just was, because otherwise Spider Ball Guardian will get stuck, and you have to damage it again because it will just open the thing, and then you have to do it again, and that's fun because Spider Ball Guardian is fun. You also have to do that in the second phase because he will now immediately fall down here. So we just have to wait until Spider Guardian gets here.
The term fun is being used loosely here.
Yeah, it's really fun. Are we sure we are having fun? Yeah, we really have a lot of fun. I mean, can't you see my beautiful eyes that have so much fun? My fingers really want to defeat this boss. I mean, it's easier with swing ball and stuff, but is it really? I mean, does that mean that I want to defeat this boss more? It's a good question. It's a really good question. Okay. I mean, you know the thing that I like about Boost Ball Guardian, Spider Ball Guardian, and Power Bomb Guardian is that, like, they at least acknowledge that the Morph Ball exists in fights. Because they're like the only 3 fights that really build upon that you have this feature that's like known throughout the entire series in comparison to all the other boss fights that be like shoot, damage, and yeah, like
I don't think Prime 1 had any boss fights that were
no,
in
it
Morph
didn't. Prime 1 had a lot of set pieces, and Prime 3 has bullet sponges. Prime 2 really had the most creative boss designs. Yeah. I mean, yes, it has some bullet sponges and stuff, but and
Most of the bosses in this game are pretty cool.
Yeah. Alpha Block, except for Alpha Block, I can't really see a boss that's like bad. I mean, yes, I don't like Alpha Splinter, Bomb Guardian, and Jump Guardian because they're bullet sponges and stuff, but I like the rest. I mean, Dark Samus and stuff is also okay, but then we have stuff like Imperator Ing and Tika and Quadraxis, which are like always nice to fight.
So now are you headed to Torvis to go get Power Bomb?
Yes. Also, we will never see the section again, so I hope you all memorized it. We won't ever be here again. Oh wow, blue particles. I wonder what that means. Okay. Also, I want to die here now because the cutscene actually will start earlier. Because if you just roll down there and die, the cutscene will start earlier. If you do it in the exact rhythm, they will actually start at the same time. But it's just important that they
Is Watch Station access? Is there any way to get past it in Glitchless on Trilogy?
Sorry, I had some slime in my nose. So the thing, what I want to say before is that the cutscene just starts earlier. Okay. No, it's not. No, there isn't any way.
Dang.
Yeah, but on GameCube, there's like one chance for it. So if you don't get the scan dash there, you can basically just do the trilogy route, or you can reset. Because you can't do the wall jump, because that's a glitch. I mean, you use like scan dashes like I think 3 times in Glitchless. Oh right, you can also skip the first Dark Torval section because you can just scan dash to the missile container where you see the first Dark Torval portal. Yeah, you can also skip that. I forgot that. But yeah. If you miss Watch Station access, you can just actually do the trilogy one. Okay. I actually need some water, so we'll go to the next teleporter and then we'll make I think a 5-second break. How far are we into the one?
Almost 2 hours.
Oh, okay. This is yeah, this will be Torvis, okay. That should be okay. Oh, 140. Oh wow, that's not bad. Okay. Like for a marathon run. Good history of marathon runs. But I actually did 3 Echoes runs. Once I died at Immortals for some reason when that was when when that boss was still fought, when I still fought that boss, the second one died when I fought Dragolina and the legs just didn't want to the legs just didn't want to have a hitbox for some reason. Like they didn't turn blue for some reason. I don't know why it happened, but I just was there with my 8 energy tanks that I still collected there for marathon purposes, and the legs just didn't want to turn blue for some reason. And I couldn't progress and just died. And then that was also when Venmi commentated. And yeah, the third one I actually finished. So I hope nothing will happen at this one. Echoes is echoes. Also, for some reason, there's a different text message, and I don't know what it means. Like it says to me that I collected some keys, but did I collect the key? I don't even know which keys it means. I mean, I could check it out, but should I check it out?
No.
This is so mysterious. Where the heck did the trooper go? Oof. So.
Use a virtual boy.
Oh yeah, right. I have the virtual boy. I always forget that. Wait, was there only one here? No, 2.
These guys are so annoying.
Yeah, this is like the. How many times will I see them after this fight? I think 1, 2. Why? I have 4 more chances to see them.
What's really annoying
Yeah?
is seeing them in 4% because you don't have the weapons you need to kill them. So you literally just have to put the controller down and just wait for them to go away. It's so shameful.
Just tell me where you live and I bring you some water. Okay. I live in abandoned base because that's exactly the area I like. So now we go to my favorite boss of all time. Alpha Block. No, we already defeated Alpha Block, but they are in the same room, so yeah. I actually want to have some more energy, which would be nice. I also want to pretty much maximize all of my missiles and stuff to get a powerbomb drop faster later. But yeah, now we're just gonna defeat Powerbomb Guardian. Just like the last Morph Ball oriented fight in this entire series. Yeah. Okay. I try to do some swag strats and stuff, so I need a bit of serious time because I also don't want to die. So yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet for a bit. Okay, the first one didn't work, but that's fine. Also, the AI of Powerbomb Guardian is really smart. In the third and fourth phase, Powerbomb Guardian mostly always knows where you want to go, which is neat and stuff. Not for you, but for her. Ah! Okay. I think I just do them normally because I don't have that much health. Yeah, I just do them normally. Whee! Okay, but I can do this. This is nice. Ah, okay. Okay, but I seriously need some energy now, so where are you?
Can you not use Spring Ball while on the spider track?
Nope.
Dang.
Okay, now we have to do the 2 easy ones, depending on how Powerbomb Guardian likes me now. This should be easy or not be easy. But I seriously need some energy now, because I don't have that much. But I just kill it. Okay, I didn't want to hug her, but that's fine. What the? Game, can you please be not like that? It would be nice, I think. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck, but I have no idea what the heck happened there. Okay, so
Because Echo.
yeah, because Echoes. Powerbomb Guardian dies. I like when Powerbomb Guardian dies. Um. So I'm gonna grab that energy and yeah, because we like need a lot of energy for the next few segments. Like actually for the I think third segment, the third next segment I think. But yeah, okay. Now we're gonna do a little skip because otherwise we have to like go around the entire area, but we don't want to do that. If the game would let me. Okay, nice. Also, funny thing, Powerbomb Guardian actually spits out real power bombs. I know, shocker and stuff, but she she actually puts
Yeah,
out
they do power bomb type damage. So you can if they aim it just right, it actually will blow open that door,
exactly.
and it saves a few seconds.
But it's like not worth it to go for. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but you don't really need it. All right, and
I think it happened once at a GDQ a few years back.
yeah, it was really nice. Okay, so now I need a lot of energy, dark beam ammo, light beam ammo, and a power bomb drop. Okay, we already got the power bomb drop. Now we need light beam ammo. Okay, I'm a bit short on energy, but I think it should work out. I get one energy tank after I get the second Inghive key, but okay. Okay, I'm seriously curious. Which keys are here? Oh, they actually want me to collect the Aegon keys. Okay, I never. Okay, this is a GDQ. So this is a Metro Marathon first, but this actually never happened before. I have no idea why the heck it wants me to collect the Aegon keys. It's like, okay. So, alright, then let's get to the fortress again. Because the good thing about the backtracking in this game in comparison to the other game, sorry, like Metro Prime 1, is that the areas are basically built like in a circle. So there you can just transport from one area to the other, no problem. You don't have like
With the exception of the Great Temple, every area connects to every other area.
yeah, you don't have like stupid mid areas like Magma Caverns. I'm sorry, fans of Magma Caverns, but why the heck does this area even
Caverns has
exist?
good music though.
And then
Although this game also has really good music.
yeah,
You know what I
but
really hate? The lower sanctuary music is really, really good, but then they only play it in lower sanctuary. In upper sanctuary, they have basically no music.
yeah, that's sad.
It's like lower sanctuary is one of the best songs in the game. Why aren't they playing it?
No,
through
I don't
all
know.
Sanctuaries?
I'm sorry, but I really don't like Magma Caverns. I mean, there are like 3 items in it, and sorry, 4 items, and I mean, if you like play that game casually, it just feels really dragged on, especially when you want to get space jump, and like I sometimes can't think. Sorry, I sometimes can't wrap my head around why they did it like that, but or when you want to get plasma beam, I don't know, the Magma Caverns just feel like an afterthought sometimes. And I actually wanted to have a power. Wait. Oh heck, I don't have a power bomb. Oof. I
You
didn't
can
want
probably get a power bomb up at the top.
What?
Up the top of the elevator.
What's with the top of the elevator?
Power bombs.
Yeah, I wanted to get the power bomb here to activate the Aegon elevator for later, but I mean they die in one power bomb shot, but I don't have one power bomb, so it's like kind of awful. But okay, then now we're gonna do this fight now. And you can die. Can you please? Whoa, that was a nice shot. Okay. Okay, now we did the stuff completely out of order because normally we want to do all of the stuff later, but sure. Also those are some nice emotes. Okay. Normally, I go like twice here to once do the fight and once get the key, but like normally those enemies just appear. Sorry. Normally just get out of their mechanical sleep later, but now they did it before, which was like weird stuff. But echoes. I mean,
Because echoes.
yeah, the best explanation for everything is just like echoes. Like normally things don't happen, but when we talk about echoes, things happen. I hope I got that one power. Wait, I didn't got that one power bomb. Charge beam. Okay. Yeah, really need that one power bomb. Okay, I have a different idea. Like, stuff here completely doesn't work like it should work, but, okay. I just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
You could go back to the top of the elevator in Light World, and you could probably get a bunch of power bombs up there.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Like, normally the routing is like that, where I get, like, one and then just hope for another drop, but I should probably now get two, because that whole thing down there just went, like, completely unexpected. Like, it couldn't... the powerbomb drops are nice as always, thank you, game. Well, it's one. Good. But we now do everything like it's
So
planned.
are you just gonna go get the Wi-Fi adapter now?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi adapter now.
Okay. I need to be right back. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Okay, see ya. Now we're gonna try to get another power bomb because the game hates this power bomb plant, so we're gonna defeat that one, and if you don't give me a power bomb, thank you, game. Power bomb drops in this section are really bad because you don't actually need a lot of power bombs. After this one, you need like one more, but then you get like 2 million thrown at you, and you don't need them anymore. So yeah, those are like the only few sections where you actually can you like not do that. We actually need a power bomb, but yeah, like I said, power bombs are basically the new missiles because there were like 3 segments where we needed a certain amount of missiles and had like kind of traverse through it, and now we had this section where we had to get a certain amount of power bombs to traverse through, and it's like optimizing those missile drops and power bomb drops is sometimes really hard, especially in case of the power bomb drops. It's like a big oof, like really big oof. It's a heck. Okay. Sometimes it can happen that if you press Z there on on that spider ball track, you just completely fall down for some reason. And hi, Dark Samus. Bye, Dark Samus. I wonder if we see her again someday. I need a lot more Dark Beam ammo. Oh, hey, that's a power bomb. Now we don't need it anymore. Well, I mean, we need it later for Torvis, but we won't use it until then. The game just really asked for power bombs until now. Okay, so this is Dark Samus 2. We put a fully charged light beam shot at her to stop her boosting around because Dark Samus has like new moves now, and you know, not a lot of stuff happened. I just want to get one fully charged shot at her to advance into the next phase, and now I basically want to do the same thing again to stop her from doing exactly that, but I can't prevent the first shot of that. Or where is she? Because Dark sorry, because Dark Beam is completely stupid, she will just do whatever she wants now. Because she has already like a lot more damage than the game actually intends me to do until that point. So yeah, I can't even describe what the heck happens at this point. Because Dark Beam is just so completely stupid. I also have way more energy than I usually have at this point, so it's pretty nice. Well, I mean, I also got, just in general, more ammunition and more energy than I usually do in runs. Okay. Okay. So I'm a bit of a timer here because I don't actually get energy here or on any safe zone at all except for that one, but that's basically the only one. Those cocoons also don't really give me energy, and as soon as I'm in this segment here, it won't give me anything. I could also go up there, but that jump is like really echoes. But the jump is like really risky, so I kinda don't want to die, so I just do this thing. Yeah. But that always works. I don't know why, but it does. Dunk Samus. Oh yeah. Dunk Samus is my favorite Samus. Okay. Now we get the Wi-Fi connector, which is called Echo Visor. I don't want to fall down here. And okay, I think I got the timing down. I hope. Yeah, okay, I got it. Good. It's just always satisfying if I can get it. I mean, it's only really important for Dark Beam and Echo Visor, but I like it. Now we have officially achieved Batman vision. Okay. And wow, there were still like blue particles in that room. I wonder if Dark Samus still lives. It's really
Okay, I'm back.
okay, nice. Well, Ruby, there were like blue particles in that room still after I killed Dark Samus. I wonder if she's still alive. It's really a mystery. I think we should get Keanu Reeves and Scooby-Doo to solve this mystery. I would have been really happy if she. I mean, I like her. I like her in Smash and stuff, but I would have been happy if Imperator Ing was like. Would have been like the last boss in this game, but. But you know, the Dark Samus 4 is a beautiful fight. Especially casually, it's like, mwah! It's like perfect. Okay, but yeah. Now that we got Batman Vision, we now do the basically last backtracking in. Wait, no, I don't have to go here.
You have to go do Caretaker.
Oh right, yeah, I have to do Caretaker. You know, every single time I forget that Caretaker exists because even even the developers forgot that Caretaker exists. Because Caretaker is a thing. Okay,
Oh wait, why are you in the Dark World though?
I have no idea. I just forgot what. Sorry, I just forgot. Sorry, I just forgot that Caretaker exists, and I did stuff. I don't know. My complete brain just shut off when because I already unlocked the Aegon elevator and killed those enemies. So yeah, my mind's just dead. Okay. But we're just gonna do the stuff now. I just need a bunch more energy before school attack, because I like don't want to die. How much Dark Beam ammunition do I have? Oh, 87! Oof, wow, it's, sheesh. It's like more than I need, but I'll take it. The next segment after Caretaker Drone will be really hard, so I hope that I don't die, so yeah, I mean, Caretaker Drone is really easy. It's just annoying, but it's easy. But yeah, I have like really not that much energy, so Was there a safe zone in the dark area of this place? Wait, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, I don't know if like I never needed a safe zone here, but good that I have power bombs. Okay, good that these things exist. They exist. Claire was once the one where one of those things got in her head and then she just died with like I think 2 energy tanks. It was nice. It Echoes is nice. Okay, so I'm glad that I don't die now. I'm happy about that. Okay, nice. Awesome, the Majora's Mask of the Metroid series, or the Link to the Past, because the Dark World in the Link to the Past, you tell me. I mean, I personally think that this game like did more with the mechanic because you like do a lot of puzzles that work between the light world and the dark world. The dark world in the dark world in Link to the Past works more like a separate entity in comparison to this dark world. But I mean, mostly it also does because after a certain point they forgot that this mechanic even exists. But I think there was more of an attempt here. I think they wanted to do like 2 different games at the same time in the Link to the Past, but yeah. They
Link to the Past is like mostly like you go through the light world, and then
it's like basically
you,
second world, but like not.
yeah. There's some stuff where you have to like warp back in between, but it's not as much as this.
Yeah, I think a Link Between
I'd still
Worlds.
say
A Link
A Link
Between
to the
Worlds did it.
Past.
Yeah, Link Between Worlds did it better in my opinion.
One thing I didn't like about A Link Between Worlds is what I like about Metroid games and Zelda games is I like it when there is a sequence that's more of like a suggestion and then you get to break that sequence. And so like what I didn't really like about A Link Between Worlds was there literally is no sequence. You can do it in whatever order you want. And so Kyle Ruth, we're actually playing on Wii U because it's got faster loads.
Yeah, because especially for like Metro Prime 3, there are like really long loads, especially in Brio. So yeah, the trilogy version is better. So the Wii U version is better for playing on trilogy, especially digital. So this is Caretaker Drone. It's in this game and yeah, okay. Different topic.
There's a glitch, or it's not a. I'm not sure if it would be classified as a glitch, but if you enter the 3rd phase too fast, the camera doesn't work properly.
Yeah, it's
And-
always funny to do.
It's funny, but it's also really annoying because you can't see.
Well, I
the,
mean, if you do this fight a lot, you know how to work around the sound cues and stuff. So I could have done it now if I wanted to. But like in my one before my current world record, I actually activated that camera glitch, and it was actually fun because it actually added some challenge to this fight, which doesn't exist currently. But yeah, Caretaker Drone is something. It's like not even a boss. It doesn't even have the sorry, have a health. Yeah, have a health bar. So I mean, that's the reason why it's like skipped in GameCube Glitchless, because you can just skip it because you don't even have to fight it.
Yeah, you just do watch station axis.
Yeah, I mean you have like one try at it, but yeah. Sorry, like this is the only boss where I just really don't care. Like, I'm sorry, but this boss is like, I mean, I talked before about how the morph ball was well implemented into those fights and stuff, but it's like fun to boost from spider tracks and stuff. But if the entire fight revolves around it with just those simple. I know it's not awesome. Also, now we're gonna do a cutscene skip. Cutscene skip. Okay, if we defeat that.
I don't think Wii U has any patched tricks over the Wii trilogy.
No, it
I
doesn't.
know there are some patched tricks with between the Wii trilogy and like the original Japanese Wii release.
Yeah, but there are like also some patch tricks between the NTSC version and the Japanese version on the 1.0 version and the releases after it. Like, I mean, in the GameCube version, you can like get Seekers as soon as you like get first into the Torvus section, but you can't do it in any other. What?
You can get Seekers first.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like,
you got the wall crawl though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, inbound.
Oh, how do you do inbounds?
Like in the 1.0 release of the NTSC version, you just like there was like a cocoon that was only in that version where you could just jump on and then you like go there through the boost section, and then if you're just fast enough normally, which also like also works out, you just go there and yeah, you just get Seekers.
Oh. Don't you need to, like, aren't there spinners in the Seeker room?
Yeah, but you did item loss.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you basically don't have to backtrack there at all. Wait, what? Okay, never mind, I don't get that beam ammo.
No.
I thought about getting that beam ammo, but... Oh yeah, by the way, I just did it without explaining. Yeah, you can just stand on all those things. Yeah, it's echoes, I guess. It's completely inbound, so no, we don't do out of bounds. We just have to do a slope jump there to get up there, and then we can stand here and do those things that we do in echoes. And yeah, echoes is a game. Okay, I mean there's also a trick where I could do a space jump backwards and then morph at a certain timing, but no. No. Okay. Alright. One must not question game developer logic. That's right. Yeah, Caretaker Drone isn't the boss, no health bar. But the fact that Dark Trooper is the boss because health bar. Well, you know, we don't really count it as a boss exactly because...
What?
What?
What did you just, like, you look like you bounced off something.
Yeah, like the game always, like in...
oh, right, the Shadow Troopers.
Yeah, it always goes there. No exception. And also this room gets really bad if you miss the first time. Because all of those orbs just go wherever they want after it. Like, I mean, if you get it first try, then everything works out and stuff, but after...
It's really easy if you, like, get it right away. But, like, if you waste any time at all, you just, like, instantly, all the puffers get, like, off cycle, and then it's really bad.
Okay.
There's a clip of, when DCR was running, and he accidentally like got up on the ledge to do Grand Abyss, and then because he missed the cycle, he ended up falling in like 6 times.
Also the game now wanted to tell me that I should get Dark Sealed. Should I get Dark Sealed or?
Nah, that's just a suggestion.
Yeah, okay. Also, by the way, this bridge, the second bridge, so I told before that I had like a -10 run on my current world record, and it's like -10 minutes, not -10 seconds, and I went like a little bit too early into this portal when we the bridge wasn't completely down yet, and when I got back to it, the bridge just was completely up, so the portal was locked, and I couldn't leave this room. And I was like so tilted after it. It's like, oof, it was something. But after that day, I just started to run Brawl. And then it was, yeah.
That happened to me while I was doing max percent NSJ.
Really?
And getting to those spinners in max percent NSJ is actually really bad. So like I spent so much time trying to get to the spinners and it took me like 2 hours. And then I went back and the bridge is up and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, it was the only time where I like soft locked in Glitchless and felt like, oof. Like I haven't even understand what. I'm sorry, I didn't even understood what the problem was. It just.
I think if you have space jump, it's possible to get out. What you have to do is you have to do a dash and get a damage boost. And
Well, the thing is
if
also that I had critical damage, so
yeah, so you'd have to farm in the dark world, and then
yeah. Also, Westbit will
if
now.
you don't have space jump though, I think you're actually screwed.
Okay. I will now scan that thing and want to. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that works still. Okay, no, okay. I actually wanted to like activate the portal and then die and then go back, but now I died a little bit before. Um. Definitely my favorite one of the Prime series. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, now because we activated all 4 gyro generators, we can now fall in the pit. Sorry, we can now fall in the pit. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna get Screw Attack. Screw Attack isn't like in the GameCube release. It's like a normal item, but it's like yeah, it's like not that big of a deal.
Do Screw Attack Secret Worlds still work in this game?
No.
Oh, they patched them. No.
Yeah, they like made the morph ball tunnels bigger. I know. Things. Wait, did they? Wait, no. I think they did them. So they made them smaller. So you can't go in there anymore. Okay, that was the first time. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Screw Attack. You jump and then you jump again and yeah. That's Screw Attack. Very fun item for the whole family. You actually don't use it that often here. I mean, you have some required uses. You can also like jump on walls and stuff sometimes, but we will do it later. Okay, I want to like go there without falling down. It's just a habit of mine to just fall down here for some reason. Now I want to get a bunch of damage because otherwise I would die. Yeah, okay, that should be enough. There isn't like a lot of damage you can get there. I want to use the middle path to not have to move that much there. And alright, now we're gonna get the third key. The light beam door after Screw Attack is always so inviting because I have to go there after I got this key. So sometimes I even like forgot this key in some runs before I got the world record. And yeah, it wasn't that fun, but now we're just gonna get the second key and then go to Quadraxis. You can actually get that key before Quadraxis after you get Echo Visor, but it's just way more comfortable if you just get it before you go to Quadraxis. Because it's like on the way. We could also get like some of the Sky Timber keys we have to collect for later now, but it's like not worth it too because we can't like collect most of them now. We have to have light suit for them. It's like a difference between this game and Metroid Prime 1. Okay. Also, by the way, if we Screw Attack within the Dark World, we actually get Dark Steel damage, so we get 1.2 damage per second. That's why, like normally, if we would get normal damage, I would have been dead in this room where we were basically wall jumped. So, but because we take dark suit damage, I didn't die. It's nice to not die. Um,
Not dying is good.
yeah, not dying is really good. Normally you would have to grapple on here, but the thing is like, they put it like in here if in case you want to go back here before you get screw attack, but otherwise you can just.
Screw attack is a good item. What are you talking about, Sign 4?
Okay. Also, swag strat. Whoosh! Away! Hey! Whoa! 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 I know I waste a bit of time with those things, even though they don't save that much time, but I want to do them. Okay, they're important for me.
Screw attack is what makes this game fun.
I think the game is what makes the game fun. Nah. Okay, so we basically have like all of the energy tanks that we get until now, that we get until the end of the game. I mean, the only boss where we can potentially die would be Dragolina, but as long as those legs have the hitbox this time, everything should be fine. Okay, but I need some more light beam ammo. I have all the missiles I need, but some light beam ammo would be nice.
No, that's what makes it good.
Right. Okay, what's
You
the
said-
what?
Screw attack it wasn't executed well in here.
Yeah. Okay. Wasu already makes that face, so I should probably get. I should probably go to the save station immediately. Okay. Well, I mean, it was well implemented when you know how to use it in the GameCube version, but yeah.
Well, it doesn't. If you don't have space jump, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And also, you can get out of bounds anywhere with it.
It's like pretty good. Also, by the way, there's a light pillar there, but you can't even go there because there's an invisible wall. Like at least inbounds. I don't know if it was like tried out of bounds and stuff, but does this light pillar there actually go anywhere or like next to the save station? Ruby?
Yeah.
Does does the light pillar next to the save station actually go anywhere or
Does the door next to the save station?
no no there's like a light pillar in the background
Oh.
behind the save
No.
station. No, okay.
No, so those they they damage you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the yellow light portals are the teleporters.
But it was yellow.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know then.
Oh, okay. Because, like, inbounds at least there's an invisible wall where you can't go through. I tried it a lot because I really wanted to go there, but it didn't work.
I
Okay.
can check in PWE. Oh, wait, no, I don't have PWE on my laptop. Never mind.
Okay. So this is Quadraxis. The first phase basically is only to hit those beautiful legs because they're really beautiful. It's always the same order where they blink. So it's always like a fully charged light beam shot and then two single shots, but some light beam shots went against those beautiful tentacles, so unfortunately he isn't dead now, but it's fine. But I need this yellow energy though. Can I have that? Nice. Okay. Can you go blue? I'm really glad I saved. Okay. Nice. Where's the energy? Here's the energy. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, because I have like low amounts of light beam ammo, I have to use super missiles from now on. Normally I don't use them here because light beam is like OP against everything boss in existence in this game except for the infected missile trooper. But who cares about the infected missile trooper? I'm sorry, fans of him, but
Can you screw tech into quad in Trilogy?
yes. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, here. It's like slow. I hope that
Where
I.
is he?
What?
I was wondering where he was.
Yeah. It was like a bit far away. Okay. I actually have one light beam ammo. That's what I actually want to have. What the? Wait, wait, whoa, what? What?
No. Oh, what?
What? What? Uh,
Because echoes.
yes, yeah, perfect, perfect. Actually need some energy. What about? No, why the heck didn't you spawn any energy quick reactors? Why do you hate me so much? Why the heck do you go that way? Don't go that way! Quick reactors actually only spawn missiles. Okay, can you now spawn some energy at least? No. Oh, hey, wait, no, no, that's energy, that's energy. No, don't despawn, don't despawn. What you got? Okay, no. Okay, now I don't die, that's nice. I actually never was low on energy at this point, but that's nice. Um. Yeah, normally I have 2 energy tanks less at this point in the one because of my new route and stuff, but yeah, Quadraxis without Dark Seed is actually pretty easy. I mean, you just have to get lucky on finishing the first phase fast and then the second phase, and the third phase without having to deal with some stuff like whatever happened there, I don't know. So, who needs Hyper Beam Prime 3? We just need Screw Attack. Yeah, the Screw Attack is really nice. I mean, who needs Screw Attack when you can have Cannonball? But yeah, because they like fixed the entire Screw Attack issue, well, I mean, they thought it would be an issue. We can't even skip Quadra Access. Well, I mean, I think we can skip Quadra Access.
It's bad though.
What?
It's bad though.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the entire Out of Bounds section in Trilogy is bad.
So in one of the changes they made in Trilogy was they wanted the bomb jumping to be balanced. So in Prime 1, bombs would always connect with you, but they added something called the one bomb in air rule, where basically if a bomb connects while you're on the ground, then everything's fine. But if you're in the air, it'll only let one bomb connect. And if you like were to lay 2 or 3 bombs, then they won't do anything. And so what happens is when you're out of bounds and you get stuck on collision, because you're on the wrong side of the collision, it doesn't register you as touching the ground. And so you only have one bomb you can use. And so if you get stuck and then you have used your bomb, then you're kind of screwed.
Out of Bounds is really something. I really wish I would be trapped in the box. Okay, now we're gonna return the Sanctuary energy, which is like the only required energy in the entire game. I mean, if they wouldn't have patched out that you could just leave the room with the Torp's energy, then it would be the only energy that I would even bring back. I mean, even in the cutscene, it looks like that I would have brought back both energies, sorry, all 3 energies, but I don't because who does that? I mean, the inks can have 50% of the energy. I mean, come on, it's like fair and stuff. Both have like 50-50. I mean, it should be fine. Yeah, Ruby's commentating.
So
Yeah. Okay, now we're basically just gonna get on a huge collective and scavenge hunt with getting keys. Keys are nice. I like key Pokemon and I like keys in this game, so let's collect a lot of keys. I mean, we will collect 2 keys before Light Suit and 7 keys after Light Suit. That's like I have made a route for all of them, but there's like 1 key that's like really out of the way, which I really don't like, but happens. That's like it's like the only key where Light Suit is like unfortunately really required to get it. Like I mean there are a lot of keys where Light Suit is required to get it, but you would just die if you don't have Light Suit and try to get that key. Because there's an enemy in this game called Inkstorm, and they basically do the exact same damage as the things in the abandoned base. So like the things in the abandoned base. So yeah, if you don't have Light Suit while you go there, then yeah, that sucks. Hey, I activated a color glitch.
My Discord glitched out.
Nice. I activated the color glitch. You activated the Discord glitch. Perfect. And I like, please. Why can't I stand here? Okay. You know, while you were gone, the whole room was just brightened up by a lot.
Uh,
That was good. Like I mean, not in the dark visor thing, but like actually, like the brightness just turned over to the normal scan visor. Sorry, comet visor for some reason.
okay.
Yeah,
someone-
echoes.
If someone clipped it, I'll check it out, or I might go check the VOD later.
It would be cool. Okay, thank you, Kyle Roof. I really appreciate it. Ruby's the best Prime one in the world, to be honest. That's not a lie. That's the truth, and if anybody says something wrong, you're banned. I mean, there isn't
I
even...
think the leaderboard points are lying.
You know, right, the leaderboard points are lying. Okay, so normally I fight all of those in Destroyer like now, but they are dead. So, who needs to fight them now? Okay, so what? It's like really the Dark Suit, or what is this? Oh my god, they really want me to collect the Dark Suit. This never happened before. Like normally the game, until the very end, wants me to get to the safe station. Like, okay. Echoes, you ruined the beam.
What if it wants you to go get Dark Suit after you get Light Suit?
Thinking.
It just wants you to fix the noise. Dark Suit is a noise removal suit.
Yeah, it really is. Heck, Dragolina, this noise is really annoying, even for the game itself. Can you please turn it off and please get the Dark Suit finally? Thank you. That would be a good text message. Bear should add that into the randomizer. That was the wrong direction. Okay. In the really rare case that I have like 2 power bombs here, so with 1 power bomb here I get like to the middle point here and get like 1 more power bomb, but we don't do it here. We actually go through Aegon, like through this section, because if I would like go the normal way, we would have like far more elevator. Okay, like I think it's the same. Wait, right. We can skip 2 fights when we just go around here, because there are like 2 ink destroyers that are like necessary to fight against if we go through the beginning of the fortress after we defeated Powerbomb Guardian. But because we never enter that area again after we defeat Powerbomb Guardian, we just don't have to fight against them. Which is like, nice. Yeah, okay. Also, my TV wants to turn off, so we're now gonna do a TV doesn't turn off speed run, so it would be cool if my TV doesn't turn off. Wait a sec. Okay. No, it doesn't want to
Play
turn
off the
off.
stream.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Like 2 seconds of input lag. What's that?
Nothing. I should do Daximus 4 with that.
Part of me feels like doing a a play off the stream speed run.
No, that's epic. Okay, I have 4 energy tanks here, but it's exactly the amount I wanted to have before. Okay, so one... Okay, by the way, you can only do one screw attack jump there because you like immediately get thrown out of it for some reason. So with Sky Timber Key, it's like way easier with screw attack, but you can get it like as soon as you have Seekers. Or if you go out of bounds, but... Psst. Oh, by the way, on the right point, so at the right side of the section is actually the... are actually those ink claws again, so if you want to get that missile container there, you have to endure the same thing as in the abandoned base, so have fun if you want to go there. So yeah, we're now gonna get the second Sky Temple key, which will be the first one out of 3 in Sky Temple grounds. And oh, nice. Come on back to. Oh, okay, no, it didn't work.
Dang.
It worked once. Once, but yeah. Okay. Alright. You know, I always hope they could just go out of bounds with the screw attack, but then I remember that I play on Trilogy and it doesn't work. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Okay, so now time for Light Suit. For some reason, I always lose time on the split. It doesn't matter what I do, but I'm always red on the split for some reason. I have no idea, but the split is cursed. Like everything from Annihilator Beam to Light Suit. I don't know, something is just cursed here. But yeah, time to get Light Suit and then we're gonna do the West. But yeah, because the question existed before, we don't, so there isn't actually any difference between languages or versions of the game. Was there any difference between PAL echoes and NTSC GameCube echoes? Wasn't there just differences between like 1.0 and the other versions, or was there anything else?
I'm sorry. Kyle Reef.
Okay, now that's pretty insane thinking.
It's pretty forward thinking.
It's like 4D chess thinking. Okay, now we have the Light Suit, and I will go over estimate. You haven't heard that. Okay. Well, yeah, well, Chris, so that's like 500 IQ thinking. Like, Jesus, that's like... I wish that...
I wish I'd come up with that.
I wish that Bash would be here to see this beautiful thinking, but... okay. Okay, yeah. But now we have the Light Suit. So we'll show off...
This.
What?
This room right here is the only one that spawns you facing backwards.
Yeah, for some reason. I mean, it's like one of the only 2 times where I actually use the slide, well, sorry, the slide suit elevator, but yeah, I have to go, so I'm exactly like here, because like the route, oh, of course the pirate spawn, okay, so the wild, basically like that, I now go to Torvis to get both Sky Temple keys. Then I go to Sanctuary and get the other Sky Temple key. Then I go to Aegon and get both of those Sky Temple keys while not going to the beginning area of Aegon. When I go to Sky Temple Grounds and get one Sky Temple key that's completely out of the way, and then I go to the end area. Unfortunately, there's some long backtracking in between those. Sometimes it's unnecessary, sometimes it isn't. So yeah, at least after we are done with the next key, we will never see any power dungeon ever again. Hintertüre. Oh. It's backwards thinking when it's backed off. Ooh, wow, sheesh. Lights, you sick German word. Exactly. But I mean, the German translation for Grapple Guardian is also Grapple Wächter, so good translation, I know. Okay, now I'm gonna get that power bomb to destroy that block. Then I'm gonna get another power bomb to destroy this. To destroy the store. Okay. I just want to destroy those blocks and the store. Okay. Then then the key is here. Exactly. Okay, that was okay. I had no idea why that worked, but okay. One is barely even has a bart. He's like a chest with. I mean, you aren't wrong. I mean, that's the reason why one dies so fast. I mean, don't know if that's like okay with the toss and stuff, but yeah. I get 4% world record as soon as I get my capture card back. Okay, Ruby, then do it. When will you get your capture card back?
Probably in August. That's when I go back to the Big Island.
Nice. Okay. I'm not sure. Do I follow you or I have? I'll open the tab because that's like an important thing. People follow Ruby. Thank you. Don't follow me. Follow him. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh God, what was posted again?
I'm trying to not just like burst out laughing right now.
One. What the actual heck? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to read that message loudly, but yeah. Good job. Okay. Power down.
This is good content.
This is really good content. I mean, the backtracking section is really boring, so I'm really glad that you lighten up our mood, Kyle. Thank you. You're the hero of Echoes. Except for getting past Boostball Garden, that's also pretty nice. Okay. So, time for the next key here. Stone Cold. Yes. This is my favorite Stone Cold. Stone Cold's. Wait, no, I think that's also against Victor's. Oof. Okay, now we're gonna have to go to the dungeon. It's like, unfortunately, like not a complete dungeon, just the room is called dungeon. Well, not in the German version, but like in the English version, and then we do dungeon stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I actually want to shoot those safe zones with the with a fully charged annihilator beam shot because they actually last longer. Well, the duration lasts longer if I shoot it with it, because I actually have exactly the right amount of time for it then. Because otherwise it would be like way too it would be like not enough.
I don't know what causes it, but there's a glitch that makes it so that the stone things don't actually go back to where they're supposed to go. And so they'll just be like sitting off to the side. I have no idea what causes it, but
But how?
it's happened it happens. It has happened in a few of my runs.
So it's just like a random thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it might involve like the Grenchlers pushing them out of the way.
Grandstars can go underwater?
Yeah,
Oh,
I usually lure them into the water. At least in 4%.
is they because of damage boosts or what?
Because killing them in the water is easier.
Ah, okay.
Like I'll kill one of them. I'll like drop one of them into the water, and then I'll kill him, and then I'll bring the other one into the
Oh,
water.
obviously really nice cool attack. I hope I get the second one too. Uh, 1, 2. Ah, heck. Okay. Oh, I got both of them yesterday and I was like happy, but
Oh dang.
yeah. Okay. I wanted, I want to show off so much cool stuff, so I think it's fine if I go on overestimate, because cool things and showing off more is way more important. Grenchlers are in fact amphibians. That's right. I hope we can have even more biology classes with Chris. It would be cool. Also, second to last time to get like a bit more energy and stuff. So I hope I get like energy here. I don't need a lot, but would be also nice to get some power bombs, but I can't like deplete all of my power bombs. Okay, one is nice. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Just to be completely sure, I will like go to one ammunition station later, just to have like everything prepared for the final boss. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so the section here is pretty much just backtracking. We basically just go to the portal there, and then we go through this entire section in the Dark World to get that key. And it's like the second most out of the way key in the entire game. It's like not completely out of the way, but pretty much. So
Getting this key in 4% is really fun.
how do you even do that?
It. Well, you see.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see it.
Emphasis on the word "see."
Okay, yeah, well, before you explain, the question is Glitchless Metroid Prime 3 shorter than Metroid Prime 2? Well, you see, Metroid Prime 3 Trilogy any percent is glitchless.
Is there actually nothing you can do in that?
Nothing. No. You just play through the game. Nothing will happen.
Well,
I know because I did 2 once and I was like bored as heck. It's like the most boring one that I've ever seen, because you just play through the one, you do like, you can like manipulate Grenadier, but otherwise it's like nothing. Can't do anything in that one. Like, I tried to get world record there, but at some point I just couldn't move on anymore, because it's like corruption and it's like, like at some point you just don't want to move on.
wait,
What?
what?
At some point, when you think about it, it's corruption, when you just don't want to move on anymore. So, I mean, you did, yeah, nothing. Yeah, you just play through the entirety of Metroid Prime 3, corruption. That's very important to say that word. And then you, like really, no glitches. Like, bomb skip isn't there. Nova wall crawl was also patched out. It's
What about main docking bay? Is that patched?
I think so.
Dang.
Yeah. Wait, no. Elysia skip in Trilogy was actually found by DCR after he got the world record, but he really can't be bothered to do another one. Because I also can't be bothered to do another one. I take my second place in that category and I'm fine with that. I seriously don't even know how he has world record in this category. But
I don't understand how anyone plays corruption. I can't even use the term fun to loosely describe it.
yeah, I mean, Boost Ball Guardian, like, I mean, I really like Boost Ball Guardian, but even Alpha Block is more fun than playing through the
No.
entirety of corruption.
So what happened was 6% was the old low percent, and what you would do is you would skip item loss, and then you would collect Dark Beam, Light Beam, Power Bombs, Screw Attack, Light Suit, and Dark Visor. And then those were just the items you needed to finish the game, in addition to what you started with. But then as soon as item loss skip was found, it was found that you could go back later and reset the percentage counter. And so what you do is you go through the game, you pop all of the key pods, and then you unlock Screw Attack and you unlock Light Suit, and then you do some other stuff like blowing off blast grates or like blast shields and stuff. And then you go back to do item loss and reset the percentage counter, and then you only collect the things that are necessary to kill the final bosses. And so those are Light Suit, Screw Attack, Morph Ball Bombs, and Spider Ball. And then miraculously, those items alone are enough to get every single key.
Wow.
It's,
Okay, but
it's
yeah.
a miracle that it's even possible.
Okay, so when I did a podcast on my channel once with Whiskers and DCR and Bash and Cody, but what was the room again where what's like the where we need to have like another breakthrough to get to 3%? Wasn't it like one elevator or something?
I think 3% got solved for tasks. You can skip Spider Ball if you can kill Emperor Ing 2. And it's found that if you do like some weird frame perfect jumps, you can actually jump off the tentacle monsters.
Oof.
Skipping Screw Attack will never happen. Skipping Morph Ball Bombs will also probably never happen. And then that just leaves Light Suit, which, if it was possible to use Screw Attack in the Dark Samus fight and in the Emperor Ing 3 fight, then it would be possible to skip, but it's not, so...
A whip.
Yeah, for all of the categories, you need to get the keys at some point. In 6%, you just get them. In 4% Light Suit, you
I hope people like the sound clip. Okay, that was enough. Okay, so like we said before, if you if you don't collect Dark Suit, you will hear the damaging sound even though you don't take damage. We also don't want to touch that safe zone, because if we do, the fight for the third Aegon key will start, and we don't collect this key. So there are like also several platforms where we have to maneuver around if we do that room like fast. Like they are invincible, but they are still there. So yeah, it's sometimes hard to maneuver through that room, but it's doable. But for meme ones like this, I just wanted you to hear. I just wanted you to listen to that beautiful sound. Okay, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh. So, for 4% light, what you do is you pop all of the key pods, but don't collect any of the keys, and then lose your items, and then collect all the keys after getting Morph Ball Bombs and Spider Ball. In 4% Space Jump, you actually collect all of the keys before item loss, and then unlock the Sky Temple, and then you lose the keys. If you end up collecting some of them before item loss, and then lose your items, you actually are permanently soft locked, because it does take the keys away from you. So you either need to not collect any of them or collect all of them so you can unlock the Sky Temple.
No, wait, I have to go to the other room. Yeah, also, by the way, we actually, like, I mean, it doesn't matter that much for Glitchless, but we actually have to defeat Powerbomb Guardian and get the main Powerbomb to get the Sky Temple key that I just got, because otherwise it just isn't there for some
Yeah.
reason.
It's on a different layer that gets added
Yeah.
as soon as you kill Powerbomb Guardian.
Yeah, but for some reason the Sky Temple key on, like the other Aegon Sky Temple key is there, even though you have never done the third Dark Aegon key fight. Like, there they didn't care, but the other key needed to be locked behind Powerbomb Guardian for some reason. Yeah. So that's basically the reason why why this fight is done in any percent. Otherwise, I think you could just skip it, because you already have power bombs. Okay. I think there was like one question before. No, Sansi, no, you. You forgot how long this game is until you see Glitchless. Well, I mean, I work on 3 skips currently, so I want to make this category like less than 2.5 hours long, but it's like really bad to work with the trilogy jumping, because like it's like okay, I just say it like it is. It sucks sometimes a lot, and we also like what?
So on the GameCube version, if you just press like forward or backwards, you'll walk with a really slow acceleration, and then if you press the L button, it gives you fast acceleration and it feels really tight. On Trilogy, the L button doesn't do that, so you always have the low acceleration. You can fix that if you lock onto something. Like you'll see if you need good if you need good acceleration for like ghetto jumps or something, you'll see them lock onto something.
Yeah.
But
Well, okay, so like this is the most out of the way Sky Temple key, because normally we could just go to the Sky Temple gateway now and do things and stuff, but we can't, because we have to take another 2 elevator rides to go here, because technically we could go here as soon as we enter the sanctuary, but the thing is, there are like some cool enemies starting in this room called ink storms, and they do like the exact same damage like the ink claws. So yeah, we can't do that, because they're like here and in the other room, and they're like all like I mean, look at them, they're like in the entire room, so we can't unfortunately skip. And we can't unfortunately go here before, which would like save, I think, about a minute or something, but we can't. It's so sad.
yeah, you need a lot. If you want to tank the damage, you need a lot of e-tanks.
But even then, it's like not guaranteed that you survive this ride. Like, you get like a lot of damage. It's like basically the same as when you do Dark Step Skip. But I mean, if you would do Dark Step Skip now, like the slope jump in Abandoned Base, then we wouldn't get any damage, but we would still hear the sound. Like,
It's not quite as hard as Early Newborn from Prime 1, but it's still pretty bad.
yeah, like I mean, I think like it's pretty easy in the GameCube version, but in the trilogy version with the low acceleration and stuff, it's like, oof,
Yeah.
it's like not easy. Also, the trick before Jump Guardian is like, that's the reason why the first half of this run really, well, I mean, Claire was once said that Metroid Prime 2 is never easy to run, and she's right. Even if you run glitchless, even if you want the most basic category of this game, it's like still hard, still really hard for some reason, because Echoes is just Echoes, and you can't move around that. So yeah, this one's like really hard. At least in the first half. Because in the first half especially, you really just like notice that you don't have the dark suit and stuff, so you have to like maneuver around it and stuff, but now we're gonna move towards the Dark Samus 3 and 4 fight and also get the last Gaijin key and defeat Emperor Ing. Yeah, okay, that was the right door, good. So I think we will need about 10 more minutes to... I would say 8 to 10 more minutes to finish this one. Yeah, but scan dashing was patched. I mean, scan dashing exists still, but not as in speedrunner not the speedrunner term scan dashing that was patched out. You can still dash while you scan, but you can't scan dash.
What happened was what you would do is you would dash and then you would use the R button to lock your speed, but they removed the R button, so you can't.
Now they went up the alphabet and gave me up and down the alphabet and gave me like a B, a C, and a Z button. What the heck? This is like. Okay. So there's like one more missile I could get. So one more missile container I could get, but I tried to do it without. I have like 40 guaranteed missile drops later in the one. Well, not later in the one, but before the boss. So yeah, I waste about... I think I need about 6 super missiles for this one still. Or 8, depending on how good Emperor Ing 1 is. Okay, want to defeat those logs now. Okay. Well, I can waste those missiles now. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. That worked, nice. Normally I do it like when I go there, but I wanted to do it now, just to be easier there. Okay. To easier go there. Okay, so I will now do that, and then 1, 2, 3... Ah, heck, it moved too much. Also, hi, Warrior Inks. Well, the thing is, so, Warrior Inks are basically considered the first real inks you see, because they're like also there when you arm the item loss sequence and stuff, but because we skipped the way around Jump Guard, we never saw them. Fun fact, in the room where you first see the Warrior Inks, like, without being in a cutscene, if you never go in a certain safe zone, you will never see them in that area. Normally the door's locked until you defeat 3 of them, but if you just never go in that safe zone on the left side, which you don't even have to go in, then you will just never see them. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I asked for a higher estimate, but yeah, I was told that it's fine if I go over it, because, like I said, 3 hours is a really tight estimate. I'm really happy that I didn't die once in this one, because that's not an easy thing to do. But I just wanted to show off a lot of cool things that I normally don't do in the one. So I'm fine if I go over estimate. Okay. Normally I would screw attack up there to go there faster, but who needs that? Okay. So on this side of the round area, there are always guaranteed 10 missile drops per per crate. Right, that was word. Yeah, 10 missile drops per crate, which are always guaranteed. And what the okay. I really don't have it today with the screw attack. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What even was that?
I don't know. Also
Did
fun.
you know that if that happens at 4%, you're actually screwed and you have to reload the area?
Why?
So, I mentioned earlier that screw attack just doesn't work, and it's because you need to be above certain CX. Or actually, wait. I could probably explain that during credits or something.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, I don't know if we even see the credits, so... yeah, I just explained it.
Do the super missiles doing this fight?
I don't know, I just
hit
once. Yeah. Yeah, you can just explain it now. I mean, I just have to defeat tentacles and stuff. It's okay.
So basically, the way screw attack works is, whenever you jump, it checks where you are on the z-axis.
Oh, come on.
Whenever you use your space jump, and you have to be around the height of your space jump in order to use screw attack. If you're too far above it, it won't let you screw attack and trying to will auto cancel it, or will cancel it, and if you're too far below, it just auto cancels. So you have to be at that z-axis. Now in 4% you don't have space jump. Also in max percent NSJ you don't have space jump, and so whenever an area loads, that z-axis coordinate is set to the global 0. In the Sky Temple, it happens to be way below the map, and so because you're above it, you can stick to the walls, and sticking to the walls allows you to set it each time you jump off them.
God, that was like the most unlucky phase 1 I ever had. Yeah, sorry.
That was tragic.
That was really tragic. It was even more tragic than the legs of Wonders. Okay. So yeah, here's phase 2. You have to defeat some tentacles until, like, I don't know, the 10th run before I got the world record in this category, I didn't even knew that you have to defeat those tentacles. I thought you just have to lay bombs. Like, it never clicked with me. I just laid bombs and then just let things happen. I mean, it worked, but yeah. Okay, the best case scenario is that I just want them to come out of their hole and then defeat them with power bomb, which didn't work out, but it's fine. Well, I mean, there are unlucky and there are lucky. The Imperator Ink fight, but I'm happy with it. Sorry, would you like to continue?
Yeah, so each time you jump off the wall, it sets the Z coordinate and it sets it higher and higher. And so if you happen to fall down, you'll be below where the Z-axis coordinate is, and your screw attack auto cancels and you can't stick to the wall. So if you want to climb again, you have to reload the area to reset it to the global 0.
Well, that's a big oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. F in the chat for oof. Okay, I killed one tentacle, that's nice. Okay, I think I need one more, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, power bombs insta-kill them, but you like have to time it correctly. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, I take that. Are you allowed to use screw attack to do a bunch of damage per frame? No, the game doesn't allow me to do it. I mean, the game allows me to do Dark Samus 4 skip, but we don't do that here. Oh hey, I skipped the animation. Normally,
did they patch screw attacking into Emperor Ink?
Yep. Everything about screw attack got ruined in this version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
I
okay.
was wondering why you needed to get the extra ammo pack in Torvis.
Yeah. Just for happy little accidents. Like, with third phase. Okay, heck, I need 2-3 more. Okay. Nice. Also sometimes, Imperator Ink just doesn't want to go out of the current phase. Sometimes the animation just gets completely skipped. Like, for example, normally Imperator Ink just gets knocked back if you hit a super missile at her, but sometimes when you, for example, hit her while she jumps, nothing will happen. Like, for example, like how I did it now twice. But yeah. This should be the last phase, and nice. Yeah, that happened. And that should be it, and dead. Nice. Is this the final boss? Unfortunately not. I wish it would have been the final boss, but it isn't the final boss. I currently write a lot of scripts. Wait, because I have like a series where I talk about bosses in YouTube, and I currently talk about every single Metroid Prime 2 boss, and I think I was a bit negative on the Bullet Sponges and Dark Samus, but they deserve it. Also, Spider Guardian deserves it. Where's the checkpoint between the two though? No. You can't save on that checkpoint.
Speaking of the checkpoint, the checkpoint taunts you in 4% because of the whole global zero shenanigans. You need the Z coordinate to be at the top of the screw attack wall in order to leave the Emperor Aang arena. But if you die, it sets it back down to the global zero, and so you can't leave. And so the checkpoint, it's just taunting you.
Yeah, but it also taunts you when you just defeated Emperor Aang, because you want to like go in it. It also flashes a little bit, but when you scan it and it says, oh no, because of global disorders or something, it doesn't work, and it's like, ugh. I mean, it makes sense because there's like a countdown sequence and stuff, but I mean, it would have been cool to just heal and stuff, but I mean, not that you would need it for this fight, because Dark Sam is just in a blue ball where it's just RNG, and down here is the in-game timer, and okay. We just use a super missile to damage, or we just use a super missile or anything else to damage Dark Samus. Well, it doesn't do a lot of damage, just a little bit. But yeah, you just hope for a good RNG and hope that she shoots out blue balls. Would be nice. Okay, there's also a thing called Dark Samus Force Skip. We basically do the same thing that I did in Dark Samus 1 fight, but with screw attack instead of charge beam shots. But it's like incredibly hard, and if I would miss it, it would be like the same as I would do now. So if I miss it, it's like a one-trick pony. So also I like how I have 10 missiles, 10 light beam shots, and 10 dark beam shots. It's nice. Also my nunchuck kinda messed up currently. Okay, would be nice. I think I have to hit her like twice. Also, for some reason, when you fight against Dark Samus, also for some reason when you fight against Dark Samus and have Dark Beam equipped, it does like a little bit, like not a lot, but a little bit more damage. But the hitbox of Dark Samus actually doesn't work the same when you hit her with Dark Beam, even though it doesn't do any difference. Because I don't know, game thought would be a good idea. Thought it would have been a good idea. I don't know. Okay, so but it's like not a lot of damage. It's like only a little bit. Probably won't even see it. But Dark Samus still has problems to get hit by it. Okay. Come on, Dark Samus, please give me the last phase on, and so that I can kill you, and so that we can all forget this dumb boss. Okay, 3 shots in a row, no, 4 shots in a row. Oh, okay. So we're doing that now. Okay. And die.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is tragic.
That's really tragic. Can we please get G's in the chat? No. Okay, so yeah, this was Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Nintendo GameCube Entertainment System. I want to greet the LM Institute and every single Prime One in existence, especially Ruby, because he had me commentating this beautiful one where we totally didn't make fun of everything. I made a tutorial like a year ago, like one day before Boost Ball Guardian 1 cycle was found, so yeah, it's an old tutorial. I will probably make a new one soon because I'm kinda into it again. It's a cool category. What's the world record, right? Yes. I mean, the current world record is 220. It was like made by me before all of the cool strats were found. Like, I mean, dark steel skip existed, but it was like the first one with dark steel skip. So if you want to like take it from me, it would be nice. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the awesome run, because Ruby did a nice job, and I can write the in-game time into the chat after I'm offline, because the credits take like 10 minutes to load. I mean, to appear, because in Metro Prime 1 you can like skip it until the end, but here you just have to wait. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the run. See ya all some different point. You can follow me on Twitch if you want to. Follow Ruby, follow everybody. Yeah, hope you have fun. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.